Hey everyone, how you doing? Just to let you know, I am recording live today. Well, I'm live right now on YouTube, that's a given. What I mean though is that I have got loads of videos I need to record today. At the moment, I've got 9. It was going to be 11. 2 of them I've moved to later on in the week. In fact, it was going to be 12 or 13 because there's loads of Canva ones. But right now I am recording. So what will happen is you're just going to basically see me setting up, getting ready, getting into the groove, recording, doing my thing. I don't even know what my thing is. But I am going to be like a little bit all over the place. But because I really need to get these videos done, I felt like if I just did the live chat, so you can watch and hear me as I'm doing this in the background, and you don't have to, you can chat away. I might not respond to all the chats. I just want to let you know because I'll be busy doing my own thing. But hey, feel free to chat along, okay? And please don't forget to hit like if you're watching. All right, hey George, yeah, just letting everyone know that I'm about to get started, so I'm going to be doing my thing. So you may have to like, well, I know you won't, you'll be working, but yeah, I hope people don't mind if I'm away doing my own thing. And there will be bouts of quietness as well, by the way, if anyone is watching. I will be quiet as I'm thinking or writing or reading something or answering a message, but hey, just go with the flow, okay? Just go with the flow. All right, it's going to be a bit of a weird day. Let me tell you now, it's going to be a weird day because I haven't normally done this before, where I go live and I'm kind of like look, right now you're seeing all of my setup as I set things up. So look, watch this. How weird is that, right? So let me just make sure I get things right over here. So yeah, I'm just in setup mode at the moment, getting ready. Hey, Forrid, how you doing? Remember, I'm behind the scenes today. Hey, Rajat. No, can you see the comment I've pinned at the top? Please see the comment pinned at the top, okay? See that comment pinned at the top. I'm recording today, so I'm just going to be doing my own thing. So please excuse me if I don't respond to messages. Don't forget to hit like. If you don't hit like, well, then you're all in trouble, okay? So don't forget to hit like. Just make sure I've got these windows open properly. So I'm just quickly, what am I doing? I'm just quickly sorting out some social media stuff while I'm here before I go live. Hey, cheers, Jimmy. Cheers, Jimmy. Glad to see you all here. But yeah, like I said, yeah, I use Canva Premium. I do use Canva Premium. Yeah, Forward. I'm just going to be working away. Had a good weekend. Well, bit of a lazy weekend, to be honest, Jimmy. I didn't really do much. I was in my... I'm not ashamed to say I felt quite lazy, and I think I needed a couple of days of not overly doing too much. Right, just get all this. Let me just quickly send this post, because if I don't do this, I will forget to do it. So I've just got to put out this social media post. Let's just do that. So look, this is how quick and easy it is to get your posts out there. Let's post that one. Let me just go over to the Elementor Witch group. I know you can see all this on the screen, but I don't care. All right, I don't care. Did you all have a good weekend, by the way? Did you all have a good weekend? Right, that post is done. Right, let's get into the flow of setting up some videos and stuff. Got to get myself comfy, everyone. Got to get myself comfy. Got to make sure the lights are all okay. This is what you call a proper behind the scenes, right? This is what you call proper behind the scenes. Lighting, camera, reflection on my glasses, because I'm getting quite a lot of reflection at the moment, which is not good. Hey Soren, hey Peter. Don't worry everyone, I'm just going to be waffling away in the background, alright? Jump in, jump out, chat away, do your shit, okay? Just don't shit on me, because that's not good. Right, camera angle, lighting, reflection on the glasses. Watch the reflection. This is all the prep. Every time I do a video, I have to do a lot of prep work. Patience on the massage table, Soren. I think we should dedicate the entire live chat to Soren, what he did now on the weekend. You got to get into the mindset. You know, when you're working on something, you've got to get into the mindset, right? So. Right, let me just sort out which website we're using. I needed a really cold one this morning, Jimmy. I needed a really cold one. I think it's... I'm trying to remember which website I built. I can't remember which website I was using. I think it's this one. Was it this one? I think it was this one. I can't remember. No, it's not this one. Wrong one. No, it's not that one. It's I can't remember which website I was. Was it this one? I did some prep work last night. I can't remember which website I did it on now. Hey, Alex, I know, it's not a proper colour. It's not a proper colour, is it? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Do you know what? If it was a colour, it would probably be the colour of like brown mud or something really awful, right? I don't think it was this website either. Which website did I do my prep work on? Yeah, it was this one. Right, okay, cool. Come on. Go through the motion. Go through the motions. Go through the motions. Hey, Greg, you're not early. I'm just... please see the comment at the top, the pinned comment I've put in, okay? I'm just going to be doing my stuff, but excuse me if I don't chat much, because I'm just going to be recording and stuff like that. So let's just go over to... how do we want to do this? So the first video is going to be yeah, okay, I know what to do. I know what to do. Alright, we're ready? I'm going to shoot my first video. So obviously I've got about 10, 11 videos to do. You know what, Alex? I don't think people would have got that if I had done C1C. I know that one. I thought about that as well. Hey, HS Design. I'm just going to be recording videos today, alright? Okay, right, let's get going. Hey, it's all good and well having a shop on your website, but... scratch that. That wasn't good. Scratch that. You're going to see me with my bloopers and outtakes now when I get things wrong. And I have to edit all this out, obviously. Hey, having a shop on your website is super great, but did you know that one of the things that often gets overlooked is the thank you page? Of course, they go through, they buy your products, cart, checkout and all of that, but when they get to the end, where do they go? Often they might still be sitting on another page, or it might return to the home page. How about giving them a summary and also a thank you message to say, hey, thank you for buying this product. And did you know about XYZ? Or even tell them about your blog post or some other products as well. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So that's the intro, okay? That's the intro. And then I have to now go in and get myself set up. So what you're seeing is literally behind the scenes. You do your intro and then you edit out the bits in the middle, okay? You're editing out. But yeah, when you get, trust me, there are times when I get my intro, I lose like 5 minutes just doing the flipping intro. Right, let's just go over now to, let's just go over to a WordPress page. If you're using Elementor, there is a widget they already give you that's going to allow you to customize that page, but you got to set it up first. So what we're going to do is create a page. Now at this point, you're probably thinking, don't we need to do a template? Yeah, I used to think that too. But what you do is do add page. Now call this whatever you want. I might say call it, what? What's that message? Oh, I get that on WooCommerce a bit. Right, scratch that. Shit. Scratch that. That little error message popped up there. Comes up now and again. Flipping heck. Ugh, this is frustration. Right. Start again. If you're using Elementor, obviously with WordPress, what you need to do is set up a page. We're going to call it thank you. Now at this point, you're probably thinking, don't you need a template? That's what I used to think too. But Elementor give you a widget that you can use that's going to help you out. So let's go and add a page. Hey, Sinan. I've called it thank you, and then I'm going to hit edit with Elementor. Can you see how much you got to edit out when you're recording? Right. Now the widget we're going to use is one that a lot of people do sometimes overlook. I'm just going to type into here, summary. It's the purchase summary widget. Now you've probably seen it and completely ignored it because we tend to focus on like cart and checkout and obviously single product templates and stuff like that. I'm going to drop this in here. This will now give you a summary of one of your products that maybe you've sold. The 5-day challenge, we give that away for free. However, the price I think has gone up to £5 now at the time of recording, but hey, look, it was free at the time of this. Anyway, look, you drop it in. Now, we do have the title here, so let's just get rid of that before we carry on. Go over to your bottom left with your settings, hide title, and we're going to leave it as the default. I'm just going to hit publish for now. Now, when you hit publish, it will say, do you want to set this up as your purchase summary page? I am going to hit no thanks because I'm using this on my actual website and I don't want to use this. But normally what you would do is you would hit save. Now, I will show you, though, how you can assign a different page to this later on. Bear with me. Hey, Omar. Now let's go and stylize this a little bit. Let's just go over to our section and make this a box, and I'm going to go with about 1000, something like that. You might even want to go with 900. You know, you don't need it to be a full width page. Now bear in mind, this is an Elementor page, so I could add in another section or a container above, below. I could add in another column over here if I want, and in this column down here, obviously make the page wider. You might drop in other products, posts, maybe some affiliate links, you know, for SiteGround, Elementor Cloud, Bertha, Rank Math, Bricks. They don't have one in Bricks, but you get the idea. So there's loads of stuff you could do here. The key thing really is that over here, right, in this section, you can stylize it any way you want. The background color, the gradient, images, whatever. You can even start to define the typography as well. Now, the bit I really want to focus on, because this is going to be a bit of a short video. I'm not stylizing this. You would go away and go through all of these functionalities yourself. But here is the good bit, where you have messages. It says, thank you, your order has been successfully blah, blah, blah. Let me just increase the font size of this. So if we go down here to... if we go down to typography and the confirmation message, we're going to go to typography. We'll leave it as default for now. We'll just go REM3. In fact, we won't do REM3. We'll go with 2. I've done it big on purpose just so you can see it on the screen okay. And I'm going to make the color of this be, we'll just go with that red color there. Now, at the minute, that is quite a basic message. Let's go back to the content. You can choose whether you're going to have that or not. So if you decide to have it, fine, put it in there. But here's the really key bit. I am going to get rid of everything we have here at the moment. And I am now going to click the dynamic tags. And down here, I'm going to scroll down until I get to user info. So if you imagine Derek, Paul, Peter, Jimmy, George, whoever has purchased something, I want their name to come up. So I've put in user info. Why is that not showing? Then I'm going to hit the spanner and the wrench. And then from the field, I am now going to pick which field to pull through. Now, this is what would have been completed at the time they did the checkout process. So username, first name, last name. I would say first name is a pretty good one to go with, especially if the username is something like I suck. You probably don't want that all over your website. Anyway, we now have the name come up of the last purchased person, which happens to be me. Now let's hit advanced. Here's where we can add in some further text before and after. So I might say, well done. And what will happen is you'll get the word well done now appear before my name. I'm going to put in a comma and put a space in as well. Afterwards, I might put something else in like, well done, Imran. Great to have you. Great to have you. This is not the most innovative statement I'm giving you here, but the reason I've done this is because of this. If I now go over to where I've got the after, right, I want the great to have you on a separate line. So I'm going to get rid of this and put in a capital G. I'm then going to go to the beginning of that line and I'm going to put in a breakpoint like that. So on my confirmation message, I can literally put out some other commentary or something else. Maybe I want to let them know about a special coupon code. Maybe there's something going on in your world right now. You know, in 2 months' time, you've got a special event or a special offer going on. But you could start to do all of this over here. And I just think this is a really super great way of adding in a little bit of individuality. Now, don't forget, you have lots of other options here as well, okay? In terms of what you're going to show on the website, and you have the styling as well for the details and pages. So I could go in and go, right, well, you can see what it's done there. I'm not going to go through all of them, okay? But if I go here and pick, let's go for a grey colour there. You can see what's going on with the colour schemes and everything. Really, really simple. The key bit, though, is when you hit update or when you publish, it will publish this as a purchase summary widget because you've assigned a page. And whenever anyone goes through the cart checkout process, they will come to this page at the end, which I feel is, it kind of fits in maybe with a bit of your end point. You know, you've gone through your funnel. Where do you now want them to go? But what if you have done all of this, but you never set it as your purchase summary page? So you set up a page, but you did not, at the point where it says update or publish, it's going to then set it up for you. So let's say you've come back to this in a week's time or a day's time. You go back into the page, right? In fact, you could go to any page, to be honest. Go to your settings down here. Sorry, got that wrong. Not the settings. Go to the bar at the top, okay? Then go to site settings. Now, when you go to site settings, global colors, global fonts, and all of that, down here you will see WooCommerce. Click WooCommerce. Can you now see where your pages are set up? You can't, you check up your account, your terms and conditions, blah, 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 blah. But can you see here, purchase summary? You click that, and this is where, okay, I would have now said go for the thank you. And this is why I'm not setting it up, because I've got another thank you page, okay? But this is where you would pick your thank you page, and that is it. And what that would then mean is that now when people go through your shop, cart, checkout, and all of that, you have a thank you page set up for them. It's really, really simple and easy to do. Okay, and it's something that I think a lot of people overlook sometimes. Remember, this is the purchase summary widget. It's over here. Let me just type it. This comes with WooCommerce, Elementor Pro. I hope you like, subscribe, share, and follow. I'll see you. That's video 1. That is video 1 done. Okay, that's video 1 done. Hey everyone. Hey Artif. If anyone's unaware what's happening, because I'm pretty sure you've noticed I'm not replying much to comments, please click the pinned message at the top. I am recording. That is video 1 done. And I will edit it later, because there's loads to edit in there actually near the start, before I got into my flow. So that is video 1. Look, my list. Alright, got my list there. In fact, I got other videos here. And then there's my list of what I'm doing and any notes I need to cover off. Please hit like, okay? But you are watching behind the scenes here. Why am I even doing this? Why am I doing this, right? Because I've got other stuff I need to focus on towards the end of the week, other projects, web design and stuff. And I really want to clear out about 15 videos this week. 15 videos at a rate of, well, 16 videos I want to get to. At a rate of 4 videos. I've got 9 videos to go, Jimmy. I've got 9. It's 10 I've got to do today. 9 videos. If I can get 16 videos done from now until the end of the week, 4 videos a week, that's 4 weeks worth of content done. I like to do 3 what I call important videos and a filler video, making 4. The filler video is not a really important video, but it's a good video to have, and it fleshes out the week. 4 videos per week, which is then 4 weeks worth of content. So if I can get 10 of them done today, I just have to get 6 more done. I'll probably do 2 more tomorrow, and then the other 4 I'll splinter out across the rest of the week. But that's how I like to work. Get them done and dusted, and away you go. Right, I need to now... We've got some messages come in. So look, you're literally seeing me as I do my workflow right now, okay? You're doing my behind the scenes. So I've approved someone. Yeah, new post. Hey, this video came out. If you have not seen this, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Who has seen the video about scrolling marquee, but the way I've done it for your portfolio? If you've not seen it, get off your ass and go watch it and hit like. If you're not hitting like, I hate you. I despise you with all of my venom. Right, okay, let's just get back into, scrap this page. Let's go to snippets. So the next video is the next video is this one. Got to think here. Just got to think for a moment. Hold on. Just got to think for a moment. Yeah. Okay. Right. Keep it simple. Keep it real. Hey, Sinan. Don't worry, mate. Don't worry. Hey, Mark. I'm recording. Okay. Don't forget that. I'm recording. Right. Video number 2. Video 1's done. Video number 2. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, right. Hey, don't go anywhere. You're probably looking at the screen right now and going, what the heck is this? This is a really short video, but all I want to get across is that when you have a shop, cart and checkout, how many fields do you really need the user or the purchaser to fill in? Now, if you're selling an item or you need address details, of course, you need the address. Otherwise, where are you going to send it? Just throw it in the air and hope it lands down on them? But if you're selling a virtual or a downloadable product, do you really need their address details? Well, this code over here, and there will be a link in the description. Go ahead and copy it. And what you need to do is use the code snippets plugin. I've got to pause at this point, and then I've got to remember that I've got to show them the code snippets plugin, you know. Because if you don't show them the plugin, they ain't going to know what you're talking about. Do you know what I mean? Ugh. And I forgot to have that open, so I've got to have that back open. Now code... No, start again. I came in too quick. The Code Snippets plugin is completely free. It is an amazing tool to use. It's my go-to tool. My go-to tool when I want to put codes into my website. I don't like using child themes. I don't like messing around with JavaScript too much. But if you want a safe way to do it, go and get this plugin. Right. When we've done that, we go back over here. Then what you do is go over and hit add new. Give it a name, and then what you want to do is dump in the code. Do you get what I'm doing here? Then I basically edit it to basically connect back with my last movement or where my hand was. So I've called it WooCommerce Checkout, and here's the code. Now what this will do is it will unset loads of these fields. I don't need to know about your city, your postcode, all of this information. I really don't need it. What it will do... Now hold on. This is wrong. Hold on a minute. I think I've put the wrong code in. Scratch back, reverse, 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 scratch back, riggedy rewind. Now in this example here, all I'm unsetting is the billing company, which is this line here, and the order comments as well. I don't need to have them. Now, you will notice I've commented out a lot of things over here, like all of these, because I still want them to be visible. So this code, if you were to basically enable everything, you'll have nothing on your checkout field, which I don't think will work. So if you wanted to now say, I don't want to have, say, the phone number, what you would do is, at the minute I've commented it out here, I would now go up over here and I would put that in there. That now, can you see how the fields bit for that is now blue? That is now enabled, so the billing phone will now not be visible on the checkout screen. So this code will be available in the description. If there's anything you do not want to collect on your checkout, just basically activate them. And then all you got to do down here is once you've done that is just make sure you're running the snippet everywhere and save changes. The reason why the Code Snippets tool is amazing is that if there was an error in the code, you'd get a warning message via email and on screen, and it would automatically roll back to protect you. But if there's any fields you don't want to show, like address fields, here's the code you should be using. Hey, I'm Imran, Web Squadron. I hope you like, subscribe, share, and follow. I'll see you. Video 2, done. I lost my train of thought during that one. Hey, John. So Alex has got a really good question there. Very good question, Alex. No. Do I have a script? No, I don't have a script. Look at this. The very first video I did, which was thank you. There's my script. The second video for the checkout. There's my script. See it there? Number 2. That is literally my script. That's literally it. Now we move on to number 3, which will be autocomplete. This video here. That's the script. I don't like doing scripts because I like to make it up as I go along. Sometimes I will write out and I have pointers, bullets. Make sure you cover that, make sure you cover that, make sure you cover that. But I don't always like doing scripts. It's just the way I like to roll, to be honest. Hey, thank you. Happy Teachers Day. Cheers, Francisco. I know Mark knows this. I mean, the latest Atarim video I did from a bit of a script, but I think I got more into a flow with that. Right, next video. Right, let's just get code snippets open again. Just get code snippets open again. So I've got to mention it. Remember to mention it. Let's go back a step. Let's go over here. Just get myself set up with my hands. Hand motions. Right. Video number 3. Video number 3. Video number 3. Right, you ready? Are you ready for this? Hanging on the edge of your seat. Out of the window, the bullets rip to the sound of this. Yes, boom, boom, boom. Another one bites the dust. Right, okay. Shh. Sometimes I have to shake it out before I start a video. Literally, Taylor Swift. Shake it on. Okay. Hey, one of the things I learnt quite early on when building websites where you had a virtual or a downloadable product is that sometimes the product is not accessible by the person who's purchased it until the admin or someone somewhere, in the universe has to say the order is complete. So let's say you're selling PDFs or documents or whatever on your website. I buy it. I then log into my account, but I cannot access that document. I have to wait for you or someone to say this is now complete. Payment has gone through. It is now complete. Right? So the order might be pending, processing payment, something like that. That can really put off people. It can really irritate. I hate it if I buy a downloadable product and then I have to wait to get access to that downloadable product. What the heck? It's a download. Give it to me. Now, this bit of code I'm going to show you here will auto-complete virtual and downloadable products, okay? Let me show you that code. To get that code, you want to be using code snippets. It is free. Go get it. It's for WordPress. It is my go-to tool for code snippets because I don't like doing child themes and I like to protect where everything sits. Once you've installed it, go over to snippets, hit add new, give it a name, and then go get the code in our description and add it. I've called it autocomplete. WooCommerce, give it a name you're going to recognize in future, okay? And here's the code. This just works amazingly. You don't need to change anything in here. Seriously, just drop the code in and away you go. And what that now means is that if anyone goes to our website and say purchases any of our mastery modules, which you should definitely do, the minute they've purchased it, the order is complete, so they can now access those documents or modules or videos or whatever. This is super easy and simple to do. And if you've got virtual or downloadable products, I definitely recommend you want to be doing this. I'm Imran, Web Squadron. I hope you like, subscribe, share and follow. I'll see you. Right, video 3 done. That's video 3. Where's my mouth? Where's my mouth? Right, video 3 done. It's video 3 done. That's 3 videos. That's 3 videos. Woo. I had a very lazy weekend though. I had a very lazy weekend. It wasn't lazy. It just wasn't working. I was researching. Don't get me wrong. I was researching, making notes, looking up stuff. Sat on your phone, watching TV, but looking up stuff. But I wasn't really doing. Yeah, well, Francisco, you know when you say code snippets playlist, I will probably do that because I've got quite a few. I will create a playlist, but I'm hoping Verdi gets his the finger. I'm hoping Verdi gets his website set up pretty quick because I would love to start sticking my stuff on there, as I know others would as well. Aha, yes, Francisco. Do you like that one? I'm yawning. Okay. Bam! We are blasting them out. That's 3 videos done. That's 3 videos done. Right. What do I use to record the videos? I use OBS. In fact, I can show you what I'm using. Look, let me show you. Can you see that? I'm using OBS. Right? I'm using OBS, so I hit record. I'm streaming via that as well to YouTube, but I hit record. And then I use, I'll show you what I use. I did a video about a month ago, 2 months ago. It was the recording studio. It was the latest update. And I was showing how I basically record and edit and the tools I use and everything. So look, if I show you, I use iMovie to edit everything together, stitch everything together and all of that. So iMovie is free. You know, I like it. It works for me. I'm absolutely sure. Yeah, OBS is open source and it's free. OBS is free. iMovie is free if you've got a MacBook or Mac computer or whatever. If you haven't got a Mac and you need to use a Windows solution, hit Film Express. Hit Film Express, okay? That's a good one to use. It's free. Again, generate your stuff. Just checking the comment quickly here. Yep, keep the focus. Hey, Alex, trust me, right, okay, when I'm recording, yeah, I'm a bit of a loose cannon. I'm a bit more of a loose cannon. Seriously. I lose my way. Right. Let's now go over to... site. Mastery modules. No, merchandise. Hey, there's Verdi. Hello, Verdi. Let's give him a tickle on the cheek. Okay, right. Okay. It's hit film. Francisco, it's one word, hit film, H-I-T film, space, express. Hit film, express. Okay? Hit Film Express, not Film Express, because that will take you God knows where. Probably to some porn site, right? Hit Film Space Express, okay? Right, let's now do video number 4. This one's going to take a bit of work. I hope I get it right. Start recording. The great thing is I can record, it records, but it's also streaming. It's weird. It's really funny weird how this works. Right, focus. Focus, my shits. Focus. When you got a WooCommerce shop, it's great to have the store and people can go through and you might have filters. But what if you've got many categories and you want to add a category carousel at the top, one that auto moves, and when people click it, it takes them over to that category page? Yes, there are plugins. Yes, there are other tools you could use, but I'm going to show you how to do that for free with Elementor Pro. So you might say it's not free because you've got to get the license, but hey, just use Elementor Pro. Right, okay. So what you're seeing is the bits where I have to record a bit, stop, and then I have to, what's the word? Jump and get myself set up for the next screen. Categories. What else do we need? 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 I just need to think here a moment. Oh, damn, I've lost my train of thought now. I've lost my train of thought. This is all being recorded as well. I had to do the media carousel. Did I do a shop template? Yes, I did. I did a shop template. Right, yeah. Bear with me. Bear with me. Just getting myself set. I lost my train of thought there. Let's delete. Let's delete. Let's trash that one. Trash, 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 trash. Right, okay, cool. Yep. Hey, Ruben Bad, I'm recording videos, so excuse me if I don't reply a lot. Okay. Back on track. Hey, Dave. Hey, Dave. I'm recording videos, by the way, so please excuse me if I don't chat a lot. See the pinned comment at the top. Now, there's many ways you could do this. You could set up individual pages for your categories, but the best way to do it is to set up a category template. So if anyone ever goes to your category page via a filter or a breadcrumb, they've at least got something nice to go to. And then what we're going to do is assign that same page to an image that will sit in a carousel that will scroll along the top. Now, if you have already set up a product template, like here, a shop one, I would say just go and reuse that, okay? So I'm just going to go in and I am going to hit Edit with Elementor. And what I'm going to do is copy that. By the way, I don't use this one on our website. I do a bespoke way of doing it. But what you would do is if you've already got a shop template set up, copy it and then use the same format, okay? So if we just go over to our shop template here, this is not the one we use, by the way, okay? I'm just going to copy that entire section, close that down, go back over to my templates, and I'm now going to add in a new one. It's going to be a products archive, and I'm going to call it T-shirt category. Like that. And I hit create template. I'm not going to use any of the preset defined ones that Elementor gives you. If you want to, go ahead and use them. And I'm now just going to go here and hit paste. So I have my template. I'm just going to... I'm just going to quickly change this layout to be something like that. This is just an example, by the way. Now, if this was for my t-shirts, okay. Start again. I've got to start that bit again. Lost my train of thought. So we're using the products widget. We've just pasted it over and I've made the columns be 3. The key bit though is that if this is going to be your t-shirt category page, go down a query, and what you want to make sure is that over here this is currently showing the latest products, but also make sure it's only showing the relevant category. So I'm going to go down here to include by and hit term, and then in the term I'm going to type in t-shirt. There we go, and we have our categories. Please though do remember to set categories for your products or any other item you're showing. Now, when you look at this, this isn't just showing t-shirts. It's just a stupid category I set up for the shop earlier. Okay, so excuse the fact you can see beanie caps and whatever in there. Ignore that. But this now kind of separates it from the courses category, right? The t-shirt is mainly for the merchandise, but you get the idea. What you would then do is after you've done that, you would then publish this. And at this point, you've got to set a condition. You don't want to say this is for all product archive. You want to go down and go for product categories. All right? Not all product archives, product categories. And over here, I'm then going to type in t-shirt. And there it is. So if I pick courses, courses would have appeared. And then what I do is I hit save and close. That is now published for the category. So if via a filter or a breadcrumb you hit t-shirt, it will take you to this page. Now, what is the point of having a separate category page in the first place? Well, what if your t-shirt page must look different to your courses page? So your shop page is your shop page. Right, hello, this is my shop page, wonderful. But your courses page might look a little bit more clinical, whereas your t-shirt page might have something running around in a t-shirt. You could even make this section be a lot wider. Right, this is a 721, let's make it 1,000. Let's now add in another column like that. And over here in column 2, I might put in a video. I might put in an image, a banner of someone stood on a beach wearing one of our t-shirts, maybe even burning one of our t-shirts, perish the thought. But you can put whatever you want into it. Don't go putting affiliate links, if I'm honest. Don't put a post, because you don't want them to jump out of the page. You want them to make a purchase. But a standalone image that is showcasing the product can maybe help to clinch the sale, or maybe not. But anyway, let's just undo all of that. Just put that, no, there we go, back to that. So we now have a category page. Now, if I was to go in and hit preview on this page, no, not preview. That's not the right word. Don't preview. Hey, Christina. Hey, hope you're okay, by the way. Scratch that. That was wrong. I wasn't meant to say that. You're not meant to go there. Scratch that. Right. If you go back to right, flipping heck, got that wrong. Right. What we now need is the link for that page. So if you go back to WordPress, go to WooCommerce or your products and go to categories, down here there will be the category for t-shirt. We've just created a template for that. Now, if I go into view, okay, that will actually give me the URL that I need to assign. So if I go here, can you see it at the top? Can you see it at the top? We have the web address, product category t-shirt. Now, how you set up your permalinks might make a difference, but please make note of what that is. So I am going to copy that URL. Then what we're going to do is now create our media carousel. Now I could do this on my product archive template. Obviously though, if you do it on there, you might want to do it on the t-shirt category page as well. So my tip is you create your shop template, number 1. You then create your category template. But what you don't do is start doing all of them in one go. You do them one at a time. Otherwise, you're going to end up duplicating a lot of effort. Or it could be that maybe on your home page, you're going to set up the carousel as well. So what we'll do is, rather than adding it to our product template, and what you would do is add a carousel at the top of your page, what we'll do instead is we will go to our test website or one of our pages over here. So I'm going to go to let's just go to our home page over here, right? Let's just go to edit with Elementor. I'm literally doing this on our homepage, but I won't be saving for fear that I break something. So if we just scroll down over here, I'm going to drop in another section here, and I'm just going to call it, I'm not really overly bothered by the styling of this section. So I'm just going to make it be something like that, okay? The key bit is the media carousel. So let's just drop that in over here like that. Make it as wide as you want. Is this going to be a boxed width, a full width, or whatever? You're going to decide on what you want. But let me just currently get rid of everything we have here. And in item number 1, I am going to pick a image. Sorry, scratch that. I am going to pick a image. Now, I did it again. I did it again. So on slide 1, you could now pick an image, or you could just go over here to the dynamic tag and go down to category image, click that, then click... No, it was the first way round. Flipping heck! I keep getting this wrong. Even when I was building this the first time, I got this wrong. So we're going to go in a pick an image. Now, obviously, you're going to pick an image that's appropriate for your t-shirts or whatever. I will go for, let's just go for Verdi over there, right? So let's go and pick in our image. That is a super big image at the moment. Let's just stylize it for a moment. Okay, let's just go over here and set the width to be a pixel. And I'm going to go for 200. And look, you can adjust the height as well, okay? But it normally, you just have to do your width, and it will kind of do it for you. Do think about the size of your images. You can go to Canva and create your images if you want. You could create a circular image and put the words across it, put an icon in it, go for whatever you want, okay? Or you can go to the style option for the media carousel, go to border radius and just make it circular. I often find that when you have categories, for some reason the circular look of them kind of works a little bit better. Anyway, this is slide 1. Let's go to the content, okay? Down here you will have noticed link. If I click that and now click custom URL, this is where I can now put in the link like this over here. That is now the t-shirt link. You click that, it's going to take you to t-shirts. So if you've got courses, underpants, trousers, skirts, hats, belts, bags, whatever, you could create all of your slides, create your template as well for your categories. I would do that. Get the URL and then stick it in. Now, for simplicity, I'm just going to duplicate this one many, many times like that. I think I've just made an error. I've just remembered I've made an error. Now, as a bading, flipping heck. Shit. Right. Back onto focus. Get back with the program. As you add in images, because you set the width to be 200, it just starts to cram them up. So this is where, think about your layout first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in let me just go in and add in 7 items. I'm going to go down to additional I'm going to say that the number of slides to view will actually be 5. Start again, start again, start again. Now, as you add in more slides, it starts to cramp up because the width was set at 200 pixels. So I'm going to go over here and say set the slides to view as 5. Don't worry about how it looks at the moment, and it will slide at 1 slide at a time. Now I'm going to increase this width until I get my nice circular approach, and this does create a bit of trial and error. Now this is where I will make a recommendation, okay, and I am going to add a bit of gap. Excuse the fact there's no gap at the moment, I am going to add that. I would say it's better for you to create your circular image in Canva. Create it there, and then you will have the perfect circle. Because over here, you've got a bit of an issue going with the size of the screen. So I would say just take caution on that and create that in Canva. Let me just go over to style over here. And I'm just going to increase the space between to be about 30, like that. Let's go back over to content. And just for what I'm doing here at the moment, I'm just going to increase the size to be something like that. So take a bit of caution here and just make sure that you do your circular images in Canva. Now, at the moment, we have these slides. And each of these, if you were to click them, would take you to the category page. But what if you want that to auto-scroll and auto-move? There's a little bit of CSS you can add, so it will literally auto-move. And I'm going to show you that now. Right, we're all right. We're near the end now of this video. Told you video 4 was going to stress me out, didn't I? You know when you lose your train of thought, when you're recording, you have a strategy of how you're going to do something. When you lose that train of thought, trust me, it ain't good. It is not good at all, right? It ain't good at all. So obviously with sliders, you can have it auto-scrolling, but I want it to move almost like a marquee approach. So right at the minute, can you see it slides, and it'll slide, and it will slide a bit like that. There's a bit of a stop-stutter effect, right? What you do is you go over to your Advanced tab, go down to Custom CSS, and drop in this bit of code here. The code is in the description. You can't miss it. This code came from Zoe Tame. Web designer agency. She is amazing, and this code I have used in so many videos, so big thanks to her. So what this will now do is basically make it scroll all the way, well, automatically, but you do have to do a few things to the settings. So if you go to content and you scroll down to where it says slides per view, leave that as 5. Leave your slides to scroll as 1, but it's this bit here with the additional options. I am going to say that it is autoplay. The transition, in fact, I'm going to get rid of the arrows, okay, because we don't need anything like that. In fact, we don't need any pagination, okay. I'm going to have to obviously mess around with the size of it, but excuse that. But the key bit is over here, the transition duration. I'm going to set that to be 3,000. You could go for 2,000, you could go for 5,000. I find 3,000, for some bizarre reason, just works really, really well. And the speed, though, I'm going to set that to 0. Can you see right now what it's doing? By the way, the reason it's kind of stopped is because my mouse was over it. But can you see what it's doing? It's auto-scrolling. By the way, it keeps stopping because I'm kind of not doing the full preview. But let me just hit update. Oh, bugger, I've gone and hit update. That's now live on my website. I need to get rid of that. Verdi is all over my website at the time of recording. Let's just hit preview now. Now, bear in mind, I have not set the sizes properly for the circle. Bear that in mind. I haven't used a proper on circle, but can you see the effect we've got going on here? This would now be your category carousel, just scrolling along the top. And if you think about it, I have, if we go back over here, I'm now going to get rid of this. I'll have to get rid of it really quick. These slides are going to products. You could have a slide in here with a URL that's going somewhere else or whatever. Sorry, ignore that. It's just because I'm in edit mode, right? So there's loads of stuff you could do with this code where it's just automatically free-flowing as a category carousel for your shop, which you could have at the top of your shop as well, up here, anywhere you like. go away and play with it. The codes are over there. I hope you like, subscribe, share, and follow. I'll see you. Hey, Mahboob. To say that didn't stress me out. That stressed me out because I was getting myself mixed up and wrong in there, wasn't I? The beauty of recording videos, right? That is video 4. So in what? How long have we been live? In 1 hour, we've got 4 videos done. So for anyone that's jumped on and I'm not chatting with you all, I'm sorry because I'm recording. But it's good to kind of see comments coming in. That last video was a little bit tragic. A lot of editing to do there. A lot of editing. Right. Absolutely. Editing can sometimes take 3 times as long because you got to watch it. Then you got to find the bits you want to cut out. Then you cut it out. Then you got to rewatch it again. So literally, imagine you got 10 seconds. You're going to watch it. There's your 10 seconds. Then you're going to edit out something. Then you're going to watch it again. And then you might tweak it a bit and watch it again. You could literally spend over a minute doing a little 10-second bit. That's just how much editing can wreck your time. No, Soren. No. My dear, I'm really sorry, Soren. Sorry if that was caused by me. Oh, Soren, mate. Right, I'm just going to go grab some peanuts, all right? I just need to have something to eat. I'll be back, okay? Soren, dude, go. Watch your feet, mate. Dustpan, and then make sure you hoover all the bits. Stone floor as well. I hope the stone floor's okay. Please do tell me how you're finding the behind the scenes. Are you finding it manic, crazy, all over the place? Systematic? Pile of crap. How are you finding it? Hey Jake, does it fit in with like how you think it would go when people are recording? By the way, Jake, I am recording all right, so I'll be jumping in and out of the chats. Ah, dear, Stonefloor's fine. Okay, good. Good. Sinan, anyone know reCAPTCHA alternative? Honeypot. I would still use reCAPTCHA if you're having issues, but if you're not using reCAPTCHA, Honeypot, 4 fields, give them names like city, country, place of birth, favourite pet name, something like that. Because when a bot fills it in, it will get caught. Bots can get around it, but I have seen people that have spam on their website. And when I tell them to put the honeypot in 4 times, put it this way, from what was like 10 spam emails a day, they might get 1 every 3 or 4 days. That's the difference. They might get 1 a week, compared to 10 a day, right? Right. Right, next one. Video 5. Video 5. Radio, kill the radio store. Or was it video call the radio? No, video call the radio. I can't remember now. No, Sinan, 10 plus 22. No, honeypot. In Elementor, you have there's a field called honeypot. You know when you pick your fields? Name, phone number, there's a honeypot field. Do 4 of them. Right. Let's get started. I need to get an old video because I need to rip the code off one of my old videos. Let me just get it from one of my videos. Don't forget to hit like if you've not hit like already, alright? Seriously, it makes a difference, okay? Please don't forget to hit like. Right, okay. Right, let's do this one then. Right. Get into focus, get into gear. Didn't I have to, oh look, this is still on my website. What am I doing? I can't have Verdi on my website like that. Can you imagine right now, anyone that's gone to Web Squadron, they're going to be like, what? Verdi? Everywhere? Jake, you got to hit like. You're not allowed to not hit like. No, you're allowed to hit dislike. But then it hurts. No, it don't hurt. I'm just pissing about now. Let's just check some of the comments come in. Nope, sorted all that. Right, let's go to a different website. Let's go over here. Test website. This is a fake website, by the way. It's cat friendly morning. Meow. Right, anyway. As you do, right? No, I don't need to add a page. I need to go to pages. So I'm just getting back up to where I need to be. Was it this one? Or was it that one? Which page it was? No, it's not that one. It's not that one. It's not that page. I need to keep that one intact. I think it's this page. I think it's this page. Just add in a section. Unlikely, Soren. I might dance, maybe, who knows. Right. Back into gear, back into gear. Start recording. Elementor has a great widget called tabs. You know, the one where you add in... Oh, flipping heck. Start again. Start again. Start again. Hey, Elementor has a great widget called tabs. You know, the one where you drop in and you... Wording. My wording's wrong. Where you can... Start again. Elementor was a gripe. Gripe. Flipping heck. Gripe. Grape. My cat is whining at my feet. Strider, I've already fed you. Right, I fed you earlier. Oh, we've all got to wait now. We've got to wait because my cat's having a wee. You probably can't hear it, but I can hear it. So it distorts me, disrupts my mind. So I've just got to wait for my cat now to have a wee. Flipping heck, mate. How long does it take? When he has a wee, he's there for like 20 minutes. Can you hear that rustling noise? That's him. Just got to sit and wait. Wait for my cat. Come on, you're done. Get out of it. I'm recording. Strider, I'm recording. You know the drill. Okay, I'm recording. You are not allowed here. Take your cuteness elsewhere. Right, back to... Right. When you're trying to show off lots of information, sometimes the Elementor widget tabs can save your life. I'm just doing a setup while that's why I'm not talking, because I'm just doing a bit of a setup, alright. This is again the bit I'll edit out. Okay. Let's just get the border colour in. No, let's make it be a darker black, something like that. Yeah, okay. Sometimes I do. So when I record videos, obviously you do have to do a bit of prep work. It might be you got to go get some images, or I don't know, some further details, or just stuff basically, right? Anyway. So here we have an example tab where we got tab 1, tab 2, tab 3, and tab 4. You can have whatever you want into here, don't forget, because you can actually add in images as well, because it's WordPress, okay? It's just your classic text editor. You can add media in as well. But what if you want to add in a image into the title? What if I go to title, all I have is that little box there. And yes, you have dynamic tags as well, but that's only going to really work if you've got like a featured image. But what if you want to add in a image per tab? Maybe these tabs are different services, maybe are different types of products or details even, maybe ingredients or calories, I don't know. It is really easy to add a image into the tab. Now over here, where we have the title, I'm going to get rid of tab 1 and I'm going to paste in a bit of code. There will be a link to this in the description and it will probably be in the comments as well. So I'm going to drop in this bit of code. Now at the moment, that was the wrong code. I just popped in the wrong code because I copied it. Flipping heck, got the wrong code. I tell you what, it takes a lot of patience to kind of do 10 videos or what I'm trying to do today. Ba-ding. Right, let me just go over to media library as well. Oh, flipping heck. Just bear with me, alright? I've got to deactivate the Bertha plugin. Because for the purpose of this video, it's getting in the way. The Bertha plugin on this test website is getting in the way, alright? Hey, Jason, I'm recording, alright? It's getting in the way. Which is slightly annoying. So this code is going to bring over an image. Now at the minute you don't have anything because it's just an example bit of code for you to use. Now you'll notice the bits here in between the speech marks. I'm just going to get rid of the speech marks completely and add them in again, just because sometimes when you paste code in it might not put them in properly. So delete the speech marks and add them in again. What you now need to do is go and get an image that you're going to display as an image on the tab. So I'm going to go over to my media library. And I'm going to pick one of these cat images. Now, what I would say, though, is think about your sizing. This image is 225 pixel. It's a square image. Does it really need to be that big? So have a think about the images sizes you are using. We're just going to insert this. Got my wording wrong there. So we're just going to copy... So we're just going to copy the URL to this image. We don't need to insert it. We just need the URL. Let's go back over to our tab here. And between the speech marks, I'm now going to add in that image. And you now have an image. So if I was to go over here now, well, you got tab 1, tab 2, and we have the image. This is why I'm saying think about your size. However, if I go over here, something's not working. Just gotta check why it's not working. That should have worked. Oh, hold on. I think I did something wrong on the code. I think I brought through the wrong code. Flipping heck! I'm not having... Right, so video 4 was a bit of a pain. Video 5, I've hit a bummer as well again. But this is the joys of recording. And I lie. It ain't a joy, alright? I'm telling you now, it's not a joy. So we're doing live behind the scenes recording here. What did I do wrong here? What did I do wrong here? What did I do wrong? I think I've typed it. The image works. There's something I've done wrong on the code. I can't remember what it is. I think it was width. Did I miss? I think I missed width. Did I miss? Yeah, somewhere here. Style. Yeah, there you go. Right. But what if you don't want the image to be that big? Then over here, where it says style equals width, 255 pixel, if I drop that down to be, say, 50 pixel, we have a smaller image. If I go for 100, again, the image size changes. I mean, I would say get the size right before you add it into Media Library. But if you haven't done that, you could add this bit of code in, and you could do this for every single tab on your page so that eventually you have basically tabs for your title. Now, what if you want the title as well as the tab? Well, that's pretty simple as well. If I go here and I type in hello, I can have it before. I could even have it at the end as well. I can even go in and do hello and do like a breakpoint like that and have the word below. I mean, I could even do it another line if I so want, like that. So you are not limited, and because this is HTML, obviously you could stylize it, but you could even put different colored text per tab as well. So at the moment with the tab, when you go to style, you have one color. Well, because you're now using HTML over here, you could actually put a different color text for tab 1 and tab 2. Really, really simple. The code will be in the YouTube description. I hope you like, subscribe, share and follow, and go and have some fun with your tabs. Yeah, because I didn't have fun with that, did I? Got it bloody wrong, didn't I? You know what it was? Do you know what it was? When I paste my code in, the speech marks, you have to retype them because it brings in the wrong format. So the width bit was there, but it wasn't working. But it does, Jake. Takes a lot of patience. Right. That was video 5. Please let me know how you're finding it. How are you finding all of this chit-chat? Baloney. So after 5 videos, that's 1 hour 22 so far, 1 hour 23. Believe me, when you're recording videos, it takes it out of you. It sucks it out of your system a little bit. Because you do start to feel a little bit... let me just update that. You feel a bit exhausted. No, I don't need to know about that. You do feel a bit exhausted, okay? And I don't know, it sucks out your energy, right? Which is why whenever I do a 2 hour, 3 hour video, I am dead by the end of it. I'm like, I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to see anyone. I don't want to do anything. Right. Let's now move on to video number 6. Let's move on to video number 6. Okay, let's move on to video number 6. No, wrong one, wrong one. Let's go to this video. Absolutely, Peter. The editing will be done tonight and tomorrow, Peter. Lots to edit. I mean, editing can be a pain, especially as I'm talking in between them. Right. Get into the flow, get into the flow, get into the flow, get into the flow, 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 get your head into gear. Get your head into gear, Imran, get your head into gear. Head into gear, head into gear, head into gear. Head into gear. I'm losing my train of thought again. Adding videos into Elementor is super simple. You got the video playlist and of course you got the video widget. Now over here I'm just going to select YouTube and I'm going to put in this URL here of one of our videos. Now one of the problems though, and a lot of people have mentioned this before, is that even though you can set this to be autoplay and all of that, and you can say, you know, have modest branding or not or whatever and have player controls. If I just show you this on preview, what if you wanted to create a sliding portfolio like this? You know, when it's eventually playing, you do still have the title at the top and these little 3 dots as well. And then you still have like the YouTube there. Now, YouTube about, I don't know, 5 years ago, removed the facility for you to like completely remove that. Now, I know it disappears when you've moved your mouse away, but when you put your mouse back over, it is there. And sometimes people don't want them to click the YouTube icon and it takes them automatically over into YouTube. You want them to just stay on your screen. Well, how can you do that? Now, like I just mentioned, in the past, people would say, just get the embed code. You know, you go over to YouTube. You click on share and then you would get the embed code over here. Now, like I've already said, YouTube allow you to do that, but you're still going to get those annoying titles at the top and the YouTube in the bottom right corner. What you need to do is use a plugin called Presto Player. There's a free version and a premium version. But with the free version, you can actually hide those titles out of view. Again, like I said, you record a bit and you have to stop, get your prep work in, get your stuff in or whatever. This one hasn't got Presto on, has it? Oh, it has got Presto on. Right, cool. So let's just go to details. There we go. If you know Adam from WP Crafter, then you will have heard of Presto Player. It's a pretty good plugin, I gotta say, and I do enjoy using it. It is free. Go away, download and install and activate it. When you've done that, go to WordPress, go to Presto Player and your media hub. Then click Add New. It's not a bad idea to give this a title, otherwise you're going to have like a million videos that you've used Presto Player for and not know what they are. Now you do have various options when it comes to adding in your media or the link. You got Vimeo, YouTube, audio as well. Now please bear in mind though, Vimeo does allow you to not have the titles. I can't not mention that, okay? YouTube has the problem, Vimeo doesn't. However, with Vimeo, you do have to start paying if you're going to start storing lots of videos. So if you're a big content creator for your clients or whatever, the YouTube solution, well, it kind of just works, right? So I'm going to click YouTube over here and put in our URL. Then click add video. Now it adds it. Now, can you see already the word YouTube is not there? The title is also not there. And here's the really brilliant bit. You can basically decide if it's going to be autoplay or not. I recommend if you're doing videos, do not have autoplay and do not have the sound playing on background videos either. Let the consumer or the user make the decision or choice on that. But we have options here. We have default. We have a course layout. Now that does kind of slightly show it. We have simple. We have minimal. Can you see you don't even have the option to pause or play? Or you have YouTube optimized. So they can do it, but they can also skip. Now simple, you can still pause and play and expand to full screen. Minimal does not give you that option at all. So the video will literally just be as big as you've made it on your screen. But the YouTube optimized, they can do volume. They can do the quality, they can skip or forward. So have a think about what you want. I'm just going to go with, for now, intentionally, I'm just going to go with simple for now, just to show you how it looks, okay? So let's go with simple and let's hit publish like that. Just hit publish. Publish, publish, publish. And that is done. Now if we go back over to our page, we still got our video there. I am going to now go over and type in Presto. And you'll have the widget, Presto Player Media. Let's just drop that in above. And then over here, it now says, what do you want to pick? So I'm going to go over and I'm going to type in, well, I don't have to type it. It normally will be at the top of the list. I'm going to go for Marquee Media Carousel. So let's just now update that. By the way, you can like add in background images and stuff like that as well. So let's just update that. Let us now preview this page. So we have our two videos. Can you see the difference? The bottom one has the title. And if I hit play, I've got YouTube. Let me get rid of the volume. I've got YouTube there as well. This one does not have the title. I hit play. I mean, this one doesn't even have the volume on. So probably wasn't the best choice. Let me just go back over to... No, flipping heck. Back over to Presto Player, and let's go for YouTube optimized. Let's now update that. What if you wanted to... And now I do have the options for the volume, so I can hit play. Oh, hold on. It does have it. Thinking moment. I hope you hit like if you are watching this, okay? What if you wanted to create? I think Presto Player went and changed it. Damn it, they've gone and changed it. So I've put the volume down on this one, and you are now in control of the video. Kind of thing. Now, when you do hover over it, I mean, this one here, you get the title appearing and the YouTube. Now, when you hit play for the first time on here, it will momentarily be there for like half a second, okay? But then it kind of disappears out of view. Now, when you do hit pause, the title does reappear, and you might see the word YouTube down, and you can just about see it over there, very faintly. But when you hit play, it's not there when you hover over it, and I feel like it's a better way of keeping people on your website and on your screen rather than them clicking away and going elsewhere. So Presto Player, it is free. I recommend it. I hope you like, subscribe, share and follow. I'll see you. Bit of a bummer there. Got myself mixed. Sometimes you will get yourself mixed up with what you're saying. And I've now noticed that Presto Play, they've changed something. They've actually changed something, but it's not a showstopper at all. It's not a showstopper at all. So that's okay. So Presto Player is video number 6. 7, 8, 9. Hold on. There's only 2 more videos to do today. I've got myself mixed up because 2 of them, the ACF one, I'm not recording until tomorrow, and the all-in-one security, I'm not recording until tomorrow as well. Wow, what a day. Hit like if you're watching, please. Oh, John, it happens. I mean, sometimes you're recording and you lose your train of thought, right? Or you're trying to explain something and you suddenly realise, oh, that sounds really rubbish. It doesn't make sense. So they can be real bummers when that happens. And then you kind of have to stop and think. Right, we're going to go full screen for this next video. We're going to go full screen for this next video. Right, okay. Let's now think about the layout of the desk. Get the book out the way. Get the book out the way. Right, video number 7. Video number 7. This is just a talking one, by the way. This is just a talking one. Is that my phone? What's that? Oh, that's the Coke bottle. I was looking at the screen and trying to work out what that little black thing was. And I've just realised it's the Pepsi bottle. I tell you what, Jake, though, yeah? Thanks for your lovely comment. But you know when you do a video and you get it wrong and wrong and wrong and you're getting frustrated, but you get to the end, and I did a video once, it was an hour long. It took an hour to do because there was loads of stuff that went wrong or whatever, and I'm glad I got it done. And then I realised at the end, my microphone was off. So I had to do it all over again. I now knew a better way of doing it, but boy, did that get me mad that afternoon. I'm glad there was no one in the house because I was like effing and blinding. Effing and blinding like I'm an extra on Peaky Blinders. I was effing and blinding, I was. Right. Okay, let's start this one. Start recording. I just realised my hair's a bit funny on this side. Let's go for a more relaxed pose now, right? Get the hair. Get the hair. A common question we get asked is, I'm a new business and I'm just starting now and I can't find clients, or I don't know exactly what I'm offering, or I've seen what others do in my area or on the internet and I want to compete with them. And they kind of start to get themselves muddled up because often the conversations I have with them are a little bit like that. You know, this is where I've started off. This is what I want to achieve, but I don't know how to get there, or I'm not hitting it. Or other people are accelerating faster than me. Or maybe they are being asked questions, but they don't know how to clarify that back to the client, like care packages, maintenance packages. What exactly are your services? It is so easy for us to say, hey, I do SEO. Yeah, okay. Do you want to clarify that a little bit? Or maybe you do hosting. What? You do the hosting in a little box in the corner of your room? Or maybe you're a third-party seller. So you provide hosting, but at what bit do you then hand over to the third-party company? Or maybe do email provisions, or you design websites. Right, you design websites, what, from scratch, while you're using a pre-built template. Oh, you're using a pre-built template. Where from? Envato, Theme Forest. So if there's an issue with the template, it's not on you, it's on the third party, but the client thought they were buying a template or a website from you. I mean, it goes deeper into like $50 websites, which are basically a template or a full-blown one. What are you offering? And the reason we... Yeah, stop. And what about getting out? Oh, I hit the microphone. And what about getting out there? You know, you got your website, you're telling all your friends and family about it. But what about your marketing, your social media? How are you engaging? Are you engaging? Are you elaborating? Are you disruptive? Are you in conflict all the time? Are you encouraging? What are you putting out there? Are you sticking to a schedule? Doing it as regularly as possible? Or are you just like, yeah, I'll do a post here and there when I can? What is your strategy? And this is where we always recommend that you might want to jump in and have a look at our mastery modules. We have business planning and marketing planning. We got a whole load more as well. But those two modules are going to share with you everything in our web design agency we wish we knew at the time. We've consulted with coaches, business experts, forums and groups as well. We've consolidated all of our information, especially what we do and how we do it, to ensure that our business functions in a efficient and a methodical way. Not only that, it keeps our marketing in check as well. You must have noticed we're quite active on social media, but we also have a business. We are out there to win business from clients, leads, chase them down, get on with work. How do we manage all of that? How do we start to define what our signature offering is? And no, I'm not talking about regards Imran Siddiq at the bottom of your email. I'm talking about what do you offer that is going to be a little bit different or unique or special to that consumer. You're an architect. What are you offering them? What services you're offering. And by the way, what we share in our business planning and marketing planning is not just for web designers or agencies or developers or logo designers. No, you can apply this knowledge to practically any business out there. I have to say practically because I'm not sure it works for NASA and launching shuttles, which they're not doing a too good job of at the moment. But, so this you could apply to anything you want, right, business-wise. And I recommend strongly that you go in and have a look or just get in touch with us. If you're starting off a business or you're already there and you're kind of unsure about your offering or your sales funnel, or how should you be social media marketing? You've heard there's loads of tools out there. Should you use them or should you form your own strategy? And a lot of the tips we give to you in these modules, you can apply for free today, right now. Get ready. So pop over to our website and have a look. Hey, I'm Imran Web Squadron. I hope you like, subscribe, share and follow and get thinking. That was video number 7. Video number 7. That was video number 7. If anyone's joined in and they're wondering what's going on, it's just behind the scenes as I record and do stuff, right? So that was video 7. Right, we are knocking them out the park. Right, baseball bat, knocking them out the park. Hey, Don Trez, the live might be going on for a while. Right, video number 8. Let me just have a think about video number 8. I just got to have a think about this because I've written it down, but I've not really gone into detail with it. Let me have a think about video 8. Video 8. Video 8. Have you all got like a busy week lined up? By the way, have you got a busy week? Have you got a busy week? Right, I'm just going to go stretch my legs for 1 minute, all right? Because I've been sat here, so I'm just going to go stretch my legs. Just got to stretch my legs. Be back in a moment. Right, I'm back. So Dontrez, you're confused. Wow, Sinan, you're working 14 hours today. Dontrez, confused how WooCommerce works. Right, okay, well. Hey, Mia. But I'm. This is behind the scenes, Mia, because I'm recording videos. I've just recorded 7 live. So everyone has seen me, like, getting a bit irritated with some of them. So, Dontrez. Hold on, there's a noise outside. I've just got to double check what's going on. Sorry, there was a banging noise outside, but I can't read to work out where it's coming from. Right, so Dontrez, when you have like a WooCommerce in different countries, this is where you got to kind of work out, well, what's the shipping cost going to be? So if you're shipping a mouse in the UK and you live in the UK, you can work out the cost. If you're shipping this to America, there's going to be a bit more of a higher cost attached to it. So it takes a bit of research and work, unless you're using a fulfillment setter, like you're going to be paying someone who does the drop shipping or the fulfillment of it. By the way, Jason, the live chats are normally about an hour long now, but because I'm doing behind the scenes recording, they'll go on until I finish or have a feel dead. Right, okay. How are you doing, by the way, Mia? Hope you're okay. Don't forget to hit like. Right. Oh, Jason. You meant my legs. Very good. Very good. And yeah, I completely got the wrong idea. Right, video number 8. Video number 8. I did an intro video to said it wrong. Atarim. Atarim. I keep saying Atarim. It's Atarim. Start again. Start again. Trousers are like shorts. I wish I was taller. No, right. Get your head into gear, Imran. Come on. Get your head into gear. Shut up and get your head into gear. Jack flipping Pumpkinhead. Get your head into gear. Return to Oz. Scary film that when I was a kid, but hey. Bit stupid as well towards the end, but hey. Dorothy Gale, Return to Oz. Sorry, Jack Pumpkinhead moments then. Right. Shit, I'm not in my zone. Get in the zone, get in the zone, get in the zone. Come on, man. Get in the zone, get in the zone. Hit like. Recently, we did some... Get it out. Get it out. Focus. 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 I see you. You see me. I don't care. We did... Flip it out. Get it wrong again. We did a video on... shit. Atarim. 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 Atari. 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 Atarim. Atari. Atarim. Atari. Atarim. I don't even like Leicester City Football Club, Dave. Atarim. Atarim. Get it right. We did a video on Atarim. Atarim. Every time I say it, I'm getting it wrong. Atarim. 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 Flipping heck, Imran, come on. Atarim is a great website collaboration tool. We did a video introducing it last week, and I want to show a bit more of it. Mainly because some people got interested or they still were a little bit unsure. How is this going to help me if I'm a web design agency or maybe I'm just working on my own? Let me explain. If you're working on your own and you're a freelancer, so you're in control of your destiny and you know what you're doing, Atarim is amazing for you. Here's why. Once you've logged in, and by the way, you can register for free and you can use this for free. There are premium versions. I'll show you that. And at what point do you need to start thinking about that? But I've logged into Atarim and I've gone over to websites and I now have all of these websites. I do not own all of these, all right? I have never worked on all of these, like Elementor. We've got Apple websites over here. We even got Pepsi Max. God, I'd love to work on that for them. You know, if they're watching, come and get me. Not that they will. But you can start working on, well, basically collaborating on your websites, your clients' websites, and any other website that's out there. Let's go and put one in over here. Right. What website should we go for? I'm going to leave it for you to tell me. What website should we stick on here? I've already got Pepsi. I've already got Elementor. Don't say Divi. Don't say Bricks or anything, or Breakdown. Just what other website should we put on here? In fact, let's go for Bricks. Let's go and get Bricks. What's the Bricks URL? Bricks Builder. Let's get the Bricks Builder URL, right? Let's get that. I've put in the Bricks Builder URL and we're going to hit add site. And what this will do is it will collect it and it will add it over here. And now we can collaborate on this. And this is what is really amazing. Let's say you've got a client and they've got a website they like and they want to say, well, I like this, I like that, and I like this. What you're going to do, get them to give you screenshots, take photographs, write it all down. They might mistake and write down the wrong bit. They might call something like, they might call this like a banner when in fact they meant the header. They might not understand that this is the nav menu or whatever, right? The logo. They might get their wording quite wrong. What they can now do, if I go over here to this website that I've literally just added, in fact, let me just go back over to my website screen. Let's jump back a bit. Look, there it is. It is there. I'm now going to hit collaborate. We go back in again. And I can browse the site, so I can jump to any page I want down here. If I hit browse, I can hit any of these pages and it will go there. Or I can hit comment. And I can go over here. I can look at my mouse. You see the little mouse? I'm going to click there and I'm going to leave a comment. And I'm going to say, how about... So I've put in a comment. About the image size. I can now decide, is this going to be something that is just an open task? Maybe it needs to be in review. Maybe it's already in progress. And you know, what is the priority of it? Let's just say it's a low priority and let's hit create task. I can see that task is now there. That is now there for me to complete and work on whenever I can and assign time to it. I could even assign a team member to it as well, but we'll come back onto that in a moment. But what if I want now to have someone else collaborate on this as well? I could literally now just put in any comments. So I could hit down here where it says share, and I could now invite someone who wants to be part of this list. I mean, I'm not really opening it out to anyone to join in here, but I could go in and go, right, this is now going to be invited to that person. They will get an email. They have to register to Atarim as well. Or you could just give them a link in an email or a Facebook message or whatever. They can then come on. They can quite easily go in over here and go, you know what? Ooh, I don't like that. Don't like the green. In fact, no, not there. Let's just click over there. Don't like the green. Hopefully they'll tell us what hex code or color they want. And they might go, oh, this is critical. This is super critical, and, you know, I want this to be done now. Get it done and dusted. You go and create the task. We will now have another task pop up over here. Hey, Soterez, you like using Brizzy? I have to be honest though, sometimes Atarim does this, where it kind of thinks about adding it, and it always makes me wonder why. Why is it taking so long? And don't say it's my internet speed, because my internet speed is 380 megabytes per second. I'm just going to do that again because that didn't seem to register. The green needs changing. Let's just put it as critical, put it as in progress, and just hit, create task. There you go. It's now, see what I mean? It kind of stuttered there for a bit. I don't understand why. It does that now and again. But anyway. I could, as a client, browse, go over to, say, the roadmap page, and it will allow, it allows me to interact with the page and the website. No, Soren, it's not always slow. To be honest, though, they changed server last weekend, not the weekend gone, last weekend. And I think they're just fixing a few things on there. But it seems to be a little slow today. But of course, I edit out the slowness, Soren. So when you're watching it, you're like, wow, that was so quick. And I've probably edited out 5 hours of wait time. Right? 5 hours of wait time. I'm now going to hit back comment, and I'm going to go over to this one and say typo, for instance. And maybe put what the typo is and what you want the change to become. So let's just make this one be critical. Well, high, for sure. And we'll say, look, this has got to be done. Get it done and dusted ASAP. We hit create task. That is now added. Now, here's what's really cool about Atarim, okay? About this website collaboration tool. On this page, there is one task. On the home page, there are 2 tasks. And you can see for the entire website, there are 3 tasks. Look. This is task, the third one we've added. If I click that, it's going to take me back to task 2. If I click number 1, it will take me to task 1. Right, look, there's 1. And number 2 is just down here. So they're all marked out for us. And I can click on them. And I can add a comment. And put, what? Like that. And you will have a chain of comments. It does not just have the first comment. It will have all of them, So if there is someone else now collaborating on here, or maybe they want to add in a image. So let's just add in this image here as well. I don't know why I added that. It's an 800 kilobyte image. That was a bit of a silly thing. But look, you can add in other stuff as well to further clarify or comment or anything like that. So Atarim is really, really good. Seriously. For collaborating. So as a one-man band, let's say that's what you are, or a female, okay, or binary, or however you define yourself. If you're working on your own, you could use this to collaborate. What if you're now saying to, let me just go back to websites. What if you handed over a website to a client, the client's working on it, or you want them to sign off the homepage. I have in the past had clients send me, I kid you not. Do you remember that window cleaning website, the directory I did about 3 months ago? I got an email back from them, and if they're watching, it's not an issue. I got an email that was 22 items, something like that. And that's a lot of items. Every item they give was justified, and I had no issue with doing it. But it was a 22 item email list. And I had to go through and go, right, what about this? What about that? Where is it? Now, you could just literally do it here and here, basically, in terms of collaboration. But we can go a step further. You can also download the plugin. And this now goes even deeper into your website, okay? So you got a client website, you could just do it over here, but you could also download the plugin. So I've now downloaded the plugin to my test website. We're going to activate that. This is the free version, not the premium. I will talk to you about the premium version in a moment. Right. So this is now basically activated. There are some settings. There will be some future videos that go through the settings in more detail. But let's just say we've now got this activated. Let's now just go over to view our website while we are logged into WordPress. Can you see down here we have the Atarim logo just down here below me? It's right. Let me get my finger right. Where's my finger going? Down here, right below the microphone. So I now hit this plus bit here. I can now, anywhere on this website, I might go, I don't like the wording. Hate the words. Hate the words of doom. Hate the words of doom, right? And in the plugin version, you have much more features. So I can assign this to someone. At the moment, it's only, well, okay, right. Let me just go back a step. We on this website invited, well, there's me and I invited someone else. Okay, so you know when you do the collaborate bit, when I was on that Bricks website, I said, yeah, share this to someone else. That means I can now decide, well, who gets to see this task, who gets to know about it, and I want both of us to know about it. You can mark as complete as well, but we're not going to do that. The priority for this is critical. We get colors on here, which is nice. This is going to be in progress. A screenshot is now taken of that task, of what it looks like right now. We've just taken a screenshot. You didn't have to take a screenshot and add it. It's taken it for you. We have some further info here, and this says that I am currently on Chrome. What is my resolution for my MacBook Air? There's some further info there. You also have options here to share this link to someone else as well. Maybe you just want to share it across the board, whatever. I then hit add comment. That is now going to be added to our list of things to do on this website. So you can, if you want, if your client or you has got login credentials, so I'm just going to click this again, I can start to do individual components, or the whole thing, or the whole section, or images, or the shadow. Loads of stuff you can do here, right? And this is, for me, a game changer in terms of how you start to collaborate and work on websites. Let me just close that for a moment. Now I've hit the Atarim logo. Look, we have the things down here where I can start to view it as a tablet or a mobile as well. Let me put it back into desktop mode. Let me go back to standard view. Don't know why I did that. But anyway, you can leave a comment. You can see reports. You can even go back to your agency view. Look. So if I go over here to desktop, I'm back into my desktop website view. Let me just refresh the... No, sorry, I don't need to refresh it. Do I need to refresh it? My brain's gone a bit dead for a moment. I've just got to double check something. Why did that not? Why did that not? Why? Oh, of course. Yes. Sorry. I've just remembered. This is on a different account. No, it's not. It's the same one. It is the same one. So why is that not showing up on here? What have I done wrong? I've done something wrong here. I've done something wrong. I've done something wrong. Anyway, let's continue. Let us continue. Now, do remember when we were looking at the Bricks site, we added in 3 tasks. And you can see that there are 3 tasks. If there was any, there were tasks on these 2 websites, but you can see a green tick there, which means all the tasks are complete. If I go over here to my boards, for instance, and I now pick Bricks over here, let me just scroll a bit there. You can now see the tasks. So I can either go into the website and see them down the sidebar, or I can go over here to the boards and start looking at them, and I can go in and add a comment. I can go, what? Like that. Okay. I can say the task is complete. The task is now complete. In fact, if we just close that down now, look, it's already moved over to the completed bit. That was real time, like time, which is real, not a fantasy universe, right? It's moved over. And here's... Damn it. Site. You know that little Mac flipping log doc box thing at the bottom? I hate it when that happens. Train of thought, train of thought, train of thought. Now at the moment, for every task, I can only really assign it to myself, even though I may be collaborating on this website with, say, 4 or 5 different people. George, Pickstar. Oh, by the way, flip. I'm recording Pickstar and I just said hi to you. Right, let me backstep. Let me backstep. Back. I'm recording, okay? So I might not be commenting on responses. Now at the moment, with the task, I can only assign it to myself. So even though on Bricks, I may have invited George, Jimmy, Michael, lots of different people, even the client, and I might have a team as well. I can only assign to myself. I can notify everyone. I can notify all the people, hey, look, there's a new task. Here's the update. Here's the progress. But what if I want to assign this task to sort out the green, because I really don't like the green, sort it out. I need to let George know. George is responsible for this. Maybe George is the only person that works on the website, or maybe it's a logo or an image needs to be redone. Whatever, okay? I can only assign to me. Now, if you want to assign to more people, you will have to upgrade, okay? So if we go down here, and I click billing. No, not billing. It's not billing. You get the option to now unlock more. And this is where you now have to make a decision. So depending on the number of people you have in your team, this though is the prices at the time of recording. They could go up, they could go down. It's not my decision, okay? But we are currently on the free forever plan. So if I'm the only person working on the website, I could just go ahead and use the free one forever. But if your team is growing, you're scaling up, you've got other people working on the website as well. For an extra for 5 seats, including yourself, you could have the starter package, which is $200 per year or $20 per year. And you have different packages here, okay? Go away, explore, have a think about it. The beauty about that would mean that I could then assign to multiple people. And I've lost my train of thought. And. Where was I going to go with this? I was going somewhere with this. And it can make managing your project so much easier when you're sharing the workload. Now, I want to just go back over to websites because there's one little thing I did not mention. You also have the option for adding in a project. Now, what does that mean? What if I'm working with someone? That's all, folks. No. Carry on. Focus. Well, the thing is, Sinan, if you're only working on your own, right, it's free. But if you imagine you're working in a team of 5 people, you must be making money if you have a team of 5 people. Otherwise, why would you have 5 people in your team? So $20 a month. If you've got a team of 5 people, it pays for itself, right? And if you imagine, like, managing your tasks, how much time people have spent on a task, all this stuff, it can make a big, big difference into what you're doing. Hey, Andrew, I'm just recording. Okay, I'm just recording. Let me record. Right. Where was I going with this? So let's say George in our team only ever works on, say, the logos and the images or compressing images and stuff like that. What I could do now is click add project. So I'm going to call this project and I'm going to call it George. Let's call it logos. Like that, okay? We're going to call it logos. And at the moment, I'm going to assign myself because I've got the free plan. If you got a premium plan, I could have more people. So the logos is applied to me. And I'm going to say Bricks, Elementor, and the Apple website sit in that project. Now, you can still see all the websites, okay? But if I was to go over here now and I says, right, I am going to filter on logos like that. The logo ones are at the start. You can still see all the projects, but the logo ones are now at the start. So I can start filter on any items that are kind of relevant or important to me. You could have multiple projects, okay? I mean, what you can do here goes beyond just like managing your workload. If you have the premium version, you can also have time entries as well. Obviously, you need premium to do this, but what if your client is on holiday? What if you want to say, we need to define milestones? When are we getting the resources? When are we going to work on the logo, the header? When are we going to get sign off on the homepage? When will the client come back to you? The client's on holiday for 2 weeks. You're on holiday for 29 weeks. You can put all these milestones in so that you and the client and anybody else connected is fully aware of what needed to be done. Are you overdue? How many days have passed? Have you still got time to get something done? What are you waiting on someone for? But the really beauty about why I think Atarim is pretty damn good. If you're working on a website and your client gives you 21 things to do, you can show that you've done 21. It is forever present. It's never deleted. You can show when you did it. You can show what you did. You can show that you went above and beyond with your monthly maintenance plan. You said you do 3 things for them, but you actually did 20 things for them. And this is how long it took to maybe justify extra income or an increase in their maintenance plan. But from the get-go, Atarim is an amazing website collaboration tool that if you're working on your own, this is going to make your life a million times easier and much more efficient. And if you're working in a team, you're trying to manage workload, who's doing what, what's overdue? You told me to do X, but I can't remember what X was. I mean, look, let me just go over to my tasks. Let's go over to this Bricks website over here. In fact, no, we'll go to the boards. Sorry. Let's go to the Bricks one over here, right? I'm pretty sure. Was it that one? No, it wasn't that one. Let's go over to this task over here. Look, do you remember when I was writing it? I took a screenshot. There is the screenshot. You can't miss the screenshot. It is there. I can even hit... By the way, you need the premium version to activate the timer. So if I'm going to start working on this task and I want to prove to my boss or whoever that I spent 2 hours on this or 5 minutes on it or whatever. So you start to understand how long does it normally take for him to compress an image. This is how you do it. And it is a great way of understanding workload, how long things take, and justifying back to another party or someone else that this is what needs to be done or how long it took to get done. I am not affiliated to Atarim, okay? I don't get anything out of it except sharing and telling you about an amazing tool you got to use, right? Atarim.io. Go and sign up. It's free. Start collaborating on your websites. Make your life a lot easier, especially if you are a freelancer or maybe you're in a team and things are getting miscommunicated, lost in translation. I'm Imran, Web Squadron. I hope you like, subscribe, share, and follow. I'll see you. Ugh. That was video 8. I've recorded 8 videos since we went live. 2 hours and 20 minutes. Shit. That was 8 videos. That was 8 videos. Yes, Pickstar, a soloist can get it for free. I've got to read the comments because a load of comments came in and I wasn't looking at them. Read the comments. Read the comments. So yes, Sinan, if you have a team of more than 5 people, it's worth its weight in gold. So let me just check the comments. Sabari, can we make a job listing website with Generate Press? I don't know. I've never tried it. I used a My Listing theme. My Listing is about $59. WordPress Elementor, it works. It does the job. I have not done a job listing website. I've never built a job listing website. A lot of people do mention Generate Press or Generate Blocks or whatever. Yeah, Microsoft Team is good. The thing is, though, Sinan, yeah, what you got to remember, though, is that if you were collaborate, like, let me just show you, yeah, right? If you're collaborating with a client or something like that, this can work for you really, really well. It can work for you really, really well. No, Andrew, I am human. No, I am. Yeah. Beast man. I tell you what, Beast Man, right? Of all the villains in He-Man, I always felt sorry for Beast Man. I always felt like, God, he's not on a good one, is he? That poor shit. You know, he needs a haircut. Don't worry, Eddie. Don't worry, Eddie. You're all getting advance preview of the videos I'm recording. So I hope you all still watch them when they eventually go live. Because when you watch it live, I hope you sit there and go, I remember when Imran recorded that. And I remember how frustrated he was getting when he couldn't say the word Atarim. How come I can say it now? Atarim. Atarim. But when I'm recording, I'm like this. Atarim. Atarim. Because I'm in full flow. Atarim is the best tool to use. When I'm recording, it's Atarim. I can't get it out. Nice one. By the way, though, Sinan, I would say, though, use what works for you and your team. Right? Never use what anyone else says. Never. Never do that. Never change your ways. Right, so this is now a deep chat to everyone. Never change for anyone else, even if the way you're doing something is really bad, until you are ready to learn a different way or experiment. Do what you're good at. Do it. Okay? Unless it's really fundamentally wrong, like you're using Visual Composer, right? Then you're going to get slapped by us and all that. But do what you're good at to get the job done. And when you have time to explore, do it. Because I'm telling you now, I don't know if Mark is still watching, Mark Newman. I don't know if you're still here, Mark. But when I started to appreciate Atarim for what it does and what we can get out of it, especially when we have clients who are like taking the piss, we can justify our work and effort with this now. Put the text in the screen and point. I will, mate. I will. And so there's going to be a load more intensive Atarim. See, I can't get the words right. Atarim step-by-step videos. A load more, much more step-by-step, especially with the emails, sending images automatically compressed to your media library. Did you know you could do that with Atarim? You can send an image with one click. When you hit the image, with one click, it will compress and convert and end up in your media library. But yeah, John, I make mistakes all the time when I'm recording. Nothing is perfect. You should know by now by watching the lives. I always get things wrong. Even in some of my videos, I do something and I go, oh, sorry, I did that wrong. And I quickly undo it. Right, I'm just going to go grab another Pepsi Max, right? Because this was opened 2 hours, about 2 hours 40 ago. I don't like it. I need to get another Pepsi Max, all right? How have you found it? How have you found those 8 videos? Not everyone will have watched them. Not all of you will have seen them. Please hit like, by the way. It means a lot for the YouTube algorithm. But how did you find those 8 videos? Very varied, weren't they? Very varied content. Weren't they? Very varied. Bits and pieces here and there. But how'd you find it? Hey, George. I mean, George is one of the founders. You're one of the founding fathers, aren't you, of George? One of the key testers. George is one of the key testers for Atarim, right? And Vito and the team behind Atarim, you know, they're lovely people. I have to say that I've had the pleasure of working closely with Andrew, Palmer, Bertha and Vito. Wonderful, lovely people. And Vito as well. Lovely, lovely people, you know. Oh, I'm glad you like that, John. No, I think I think it came out early this morning at midnight with the carousels. And I think all I did with that one, John, was just think out the box with what could we do in a slightly different way, you know? And it's always lovely to surprise yourself. Nice. By the way, Sinan, that code is, you know, the code will be coming out. But isn't it a great way of just doing something different without having to go, oh, I've got to get a plugin. Oh, I've got to get a premium add-on or something. Not a premium add-on, but yeah, premium add-on. But not premium add-ons. I mean the word premium add-on, right? Hey, Pickstar. George, do you know what, George? I mean, look, George, do you ever want to do a live... One day, George, we'll do a joint live chat about why you got into Atarim. Do you want to do that one day, George? One day, just me and George, we will do a half an hour live chat, maybe. Would you want to do that, George? Would you be up for that? Let me know, okay? You, me, on camera. Don't say anything here about what the story is. Do not share the story. But if you're ever up for it, we could do a live chat about it, George. All right? But if you're not up for it, let me know, okay? Just make sure you're COVID free. But let me know, okay? I'm just going to go get another Pepsi Max. Ooh. Oh, shit. He knocked everything over then. What I would say, Eddie, yeah, is you got nothing to lose. You got nothing to lose by signing up for free. For free. You got nothing to lose at all, right? At all. In fact, Mark Newman, when you get a chance, Atarim, in fact, I'll put the address here, okay? You need to go and sign up for it as well, Mark, all right? There, I've put a link into it, all right? Go and sign up for it, okay? Do you know, it's... So, Atarim, doesn't it stand for websites in Hebrew? Isn't that right, George? Isn't it websites in Hebrew? Because I tell you what, the first time I saw the word, I thought the same thing. I was like, Atari? What is this? What is this? Atari? It's like, what if I create a plugin and I call it Commodore? Not Commodore 64, Commodore. Or what about what if you created a plugin and you didn't call it Xbox, right? You didn't call it Xbox. You create a plugin, you call it Xcox. What did you say? Xcox instead of Xbox. Great question by Pickstar. For the first time ever, he's asked a great... No, you haven't. You always ask great questions, Pickstar. You can interact with the client. They are not a team member. Here's the difference, okay? Here's the difference, right? Here's the difference. So, this is me. This is George. This is Pickstar. And this is Eddie, right? Eddie is the client. Eddie is the client. We can all collaborate. We can... Hey, do you like that one? Xcox. We can all collaborate. We can party. We can comment. We can, we can say we like this. We don't like this. We can do what we want. But when it comes to assigning a task on the free plan, only I can have a task assigned to me. Even though the task is for George, it can only go to me. If I have a members plan, then we can still collaborate, but now the tasks can be distributed between Pickstar, George and me. Right? Pickstar, George and me. Eddie can collaborate, but no tasks can be assigned to Eddie unless we bring Eddie onto the team. So he's a client, but he's going to do stuff as well. Does that make sense? So from a collaboration point of view, away you go. Away you go, my fleas. Go and find new hair to infest. Go. Jump. Jump onto someone else's head. Watch out for bald heads. There's not much joy in a bald head because they'll see ya. Find a hairy head. Jump, my fleas, right? But yeah. Just checking the comments. But yeah, George, we'll do that one day, okay? We'll talk more about it. And, even though you say it might be boring, it might still be interesting. And it might be, you can tell us more stories. You can tell us when Atarim has been frustrating for you. Or when it's been really good for you. Especially with difficult clients. Right? Hey, Jason. Yeah, look, take care, all right? Don't worry, everyone, right? Don't worry. Right. Explore it, Francisco. Just have a play. But the reason I did... in fact, I need to check that video recorded. Did that video record? So if I just share my screen again, you can actually see the video. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 videos? Why have I got 9 videos? No, it's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8. I miscounted then. I went, where's the 9th one come from? Yep, so that's 8 videos recorded today. I'll tell you what, it is tiring. It is tiring. Now, I have to have a think about, am I going to do another one? It was about all-in-one security, and I was going to go through all the settings, but I really do need... do I want to go through that or not? Do I want to do that or not? I want to do it, but there's a part of me that doesn't want to do it because it's going to take ages to record. Do I want to do it? Nah. No, I'm not going to do that one today. I'm not going to do that one today. I'm going to leave the all-in-one security one. I'm going to record that one tomorrow, just because I think I'll really tire myself up if I get started on that, because we've been live 2 hours 35 minutes. Please do hit like, but I will record that one tomorrow, and I will record the ACF one, Advanced Custom Fields one, tomorrow as well. There's loads of videos on Advanced Custom Fields, but I'm going to do it my way, you know, the way I like to present and do stuff. So I'll do that one tomorrow. Just got to check. I've actually just got to check some emails. Just check some emails. Oh, what's this? Domain is expiring. Oh, yeah, I know about that one. Ignore that. Ignore that. Ignore that as well. Just checking some emails here. Yeah. So, like I said, you're witnessing behind the scenes. If I'm going to turn this off now. That one there. Just got to check messages. So one of the things is that when you're recording live, you end up ignoring stuff like LinkedIn messages, and then you got to quickly, you know, check them out again. Sometimes it's easier to check out your messages on your phone rather than the computer screen, because you can flick through them. Yep, okay. Twitter. Saves me logging in, you see, to Twitter. Yeah, Francisco. So this is what you got to do, right? What you got to do is this. Once you have, once you've registered, when you sign in over here to Atarim.io, can you see here? It says download plugin. Can you see there, Francisco? It says download plugin. You click that, and then the plugin will download. That's how you get it. That's how you get the plugin, right? You go over here, you download the plugin, right? Just go there and go get it. Okay? Super easy, super quick, and it works. Eddie, you know what, Eddie? That's a pain whenever you have a new card and you got to go and check all of your accounts where there's an auto renew, because you don't want to run the risk that it fails, right? So I'm just having to think about, am I going to work on something else? Am I going to do another video? But I'm just planning it. Hey, Erling. This is one of those behind the scenes things right now. I'll just put a reminder to everyone. I'll just put the reminder again down here that I have been recording. By the way, Zanti, you were on earlier. Sorry if I didn't say hi. Okay. Hope you're okay, by the way. Hope you're okay. I'm just trying to think. Can I do another video on... what's my list? Video plan. Yeah, I've done that. Let me get that off the list. Product inquiry. Let's get that one off the list. I don't care about that. Oh, no. I did want to do that. Damn. I wanted to do a video. Damn it. I forgot. Right, let me just get the plugin for that one. Sorry, there's a video I was meant to do as well. I've got to remind myself of the plugin for that one. Oh, dear. Actually, no, I won't do that one. Sorry, I'm having a moment here. I'm getting my mind a bit messed up. The WooCommerce one I'm not now doing because it would just take too long to do another detailed WooCommerce video. You know, just sometimes some videos take forever to do. By the way, do any of you like Eddie? I know you want me to do Canva. That's on the menu. Don't worry. But are there any videos you would like me to do that you would like me to tackle? Of course, any suggestions you make, I will go yay or nay. I won't do it just because you tell me to. I'll do it if I want to do it. But are there any videos you would like to see me tackle? Maybe it's because you want to see how I approach it. Or maybe no one's really done it and you want to see how I do it. How do I do the research, Eddie? Well, I keep my eye open for what are people interested in. So they might be asking a question on the Facebook groups. So I go, oh, okay, I'll do a video on that. Or maybe I've answered a question and a video would help to clarify rather than step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, blah, 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 blah. It gets very boring. Or I revisit. So some of the videos I did today, like the images to tab, the autocomplete, the checkout code, and the WooCommerce carousel, I've done before. The quality of those videos are not good. The layout, the lighting, the sound, they were not... the qualities just weren't good. And I felt I've got to update them. So, yeah. Pods framework. Hey, Sandro. Right, let's just see the comments. John, when you say a group high... Oh, you mean like, yes. Well, we did it with EVMux once and it didn't work very well. And I'm just trying to think of the best way to do it. I could do a Zoom call and stream the Zoom call to YouTube. I'm just not sure of the quality of it. And picking up all the sound. Do you know what I mean? I've got to investigate it a bit more. Best page optimization plugins, Mark says. Yep, I'm actually due to do one of those soon as well. The trouble is, Mark, there's loads of them. And there's good and bad about all of them. You know, NitroPact, I don't like. 10Web Page Speed Booster, Seraphonite Accelerator. Then you have the standard ones, WP Rocket, Autoptimize, all of that. EVMux has improved Pickstar, but I'm still a little bit like... I'm still a bit annoyed by, like, does it work as well as it needs to? But maybe we need to try it. So, Daddy Pig. I mean, I did a video, Daddy Pig. How's George, by the way? Not George. Peppa. Peppa Pig. I did a rank math video, and I do cover off quite a bit of SEO in that. Especially towards the end of the video, the last half an hour. 20 minutes. I'd talk a lot more about SEO. Alright, Sinan. Steroids for GSAP. I've not really got into GSAP. I use WP Fastest Cache and Autoptimize. I mean, Autoptimize is great, in my opinion, Sinan. I've never had an issue with Autoptimize. I really haven't. And it's free. It's free. Yeah, nice one, Mark. Let's add it to the list. Let's add it to the list, Mark. To my shitty little list. We'll call it Page Speed Plugins Tools. So, Page Speed Plugin Tools. And I'm going to cover off, I'm going to on purpose cover off the ones that are free. Where should we add that? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We'll add that to the Friday list. Aha. And in some way, you see, what George has just said there is often why I try and do some of the videos in that 2024. If you have someone who wants to do the rank math settings themselves, or the Google Search Console, or the Google Analytics themselves, you could just send them one of our videos, right? Just send them the video to go watch. It saves you having to write it all out. Really, Fat Joe, that's interesting. So you're not a fan. Is that then like you're not a fan of Auto-Optimize? I do like it and I use it, but then again, you know, so Fat J, what do you prefer to use then instead of Auto-Optimize? Let's have a talk about it. What do you prefer to use? Don't forget to hit like though, all right? I mean, I've now got the headache now of going through 8 videos. 8 videos when they are edited at a rate of 4 per week. That's 2 weeks worth of content. If I get all 8 of these videos edited by tonight, and I can get it done, right? Tonight, after I pick my son up from school, I can just sit there chilling out and editing. If I get 8 of these edited by tonight, that means in one day, I have recorded 8 videos, edited, you know, done and dusted, uploaded onto YouTube. That's 2 weeks worth of content in one day. That's before I even get on to maybe 2 videos tomorrow, or 1 video tomorrow, 1 more Wednesday, maybe 1 or 2 on Fridays. That would take me to 9, 10, 11, 12, maybe 13, 14 videos. I want to get 16, but 13, 14 videos. That's 3.5 weeks worth of content. 3.5 weeks. Nearly a month of content. If I release 3 videos a week, well, if I get 14, 15 videos done, that's 5 weeks worth of content. That is how you stay ahead of the game and how you keep things rolling out. And a lot of the videos I've done today, right, they are what I call evergreen videos. The checkout, the WooCommerce code snippets, they're kind of evergreen. The images to tab, well, Elementor aren't giving us a feature. It's evergreen. The thank you page, it's evergreen. Presto Player, there isn't any of a better option yet, or I don't know of. It's evergreen. The business planning, the mastery modules, right? Everyone needs help. The Atarim, it's an intro. And unless they change their interface, it is a little bit evergreen. So trying to get videos done that you know aren't going to like become outdated by the time you release it, that's what you want to do. But at the same time, I will do a reactive video. So if I find out something has happened in WordPress or Elementor, I'll get the video done, edited and out the door quick. That's a reactive video, but these are what I call proactive. Sinan, I would love it if we got 1 million views. I mean, our view rate on our videos isn't the greatest. You know, there are people out there, they can put out a video and they get 10,000 hits in the first hour or more. I am way off that. I am way off that. Way off it, okay? If any of our videos hit 1,000 views, I'm like, what? How did that happen? Did they accidentally watch it? But it takes time. It really, really takes time. And growth is slow process and all of that. Yeah, I mean, WP Rocket is great, and so's Perf Matters as well. I mean, I have some clients who I know they're not going to pay for a performance plugin, so the auto-optimized route, because it's free, it just works really well for them. Ah, man. Wow. I mean, I mean, it's kind of funny, and a point Pickstar makes is there are some people out there, they do the weirdest videos. They're nothing to do with WordPress. I'm just talking about whatever videos. But they will get they 1,000 likes, no chance, Soren. But some YouTubers just get hits no matter what. I mean, they just get hit and hit and hit no matter what they put out. They could put out a video of them going into the toilet, shutting the door, and all you do is watch the door. You can't hear anything. You can't see anything. The door is just shut, and they'll probably get like 1 million likes. I've got to keep it kind of like real and happening and stuff like that. Auto-optimize, yeah, that's my favorite. That's the one I use in my page speed videos, Francisco. If you do a search for page speed 2022, you'll see a video. Go and watch it. It will help you out. Yeah, that's a good point, Erling, as well. Hosting server cache, that is true. Right, I'm just trying to think about, I'm just thinking out loud here for if I can get another couple of videos done. I do want to do a, okay, I'll tell you what, I am going to be, whether you like it or not, I am going to be doing some videos on Canva, right? From start to finish. What kind of things would you like to see me cover off in a Canva video? So I know Eddie wants me to do one, but Eddie, what is it? What would you... I know what I'm going to do, but please shoot your hip. Shoot from the hip. What would you like to see me covering off in Canva? What would we like to do? Just got to make a note of one video I will be moving to tomorrow, which is the all-in-one security plugin. I think I just need to do that one. And I won't be recording those live because I feel like I will get frustrated with my words and what I say and do. I won't be doing a Canva one live though, Eddie. I won't do that live. However, then again, I could do it live, couldn't I? I'm not sure. I'll have to think about that. But what would you like to see me cover off in Canva? Oh, absolutely, Pickstar. There's a lot of videos like that. There's a very famous video, isn't there? The one that says, the title was, I'm sorry, I made a mistake with Elementor. And the video was about, do we call them elements or widgets? Do we call them elements or widgets? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Okay, Andrew. Oh, that's interesting. So we now have breaking news. Liz Truss is 81. What's that? Liz Truss 81. What? 81326. $81. Yeah, well, Pickstar, I'm not going to deny or agree to what you said there, but I think it may be that video. I just felt that was the most clickbaitist title I've ever seen, and I was not impressed. I was not impressed by that, because I thought, like, so many people must have jumped on that. Even I went onto it. What? What's happened? It was something like, I'm sorry, I made a mistake with Elementor. I was like, what? What's going on here? And I was just, I was like, so like, this, I thought, this stinks. I thought of all the stinkiest ways, right, to put out a title or a clickbait video. No. You don't do that, right? You're like this, on the cover art. I'm sorry, I made a mistake with Elementor. And the video starts off with, I've got to apologise, and this, and this, and this, and... Come on. I can ask Kevin Greery, you know. I can ask Kevin. I mean, to be honest, I'll do most of the listening. He's a god when it comes to code and stuff like that. Right, got you. Yeah, do you know what, Andrew? I was trying to work out what you meant by 81326 then. Yeah, that's fine, yeah. I was wondering then what you meant. I was like, what? What does it mean, 81326? Yeah, I mean, you're right, Pigsty. We're not being personal here. We're not overly criticizing, but I just think that titles like that, it's like, you know, it's just not good. Well, this is what I mean, Pigsty. And again, some of the commentary in the videos, I always feel like, right, if I'm telling you about something to do with my family, my house, my car, my son, my office, my decorations, the lighting, the camera, my Pepsi Max, my peanuts, my peanuts. Yeah, you heard it right the first time, or not. Peanuts, right? I do it on the live chat. I do it on the live chat because the live chat is kick-ass. We do what we want. But on an actual video that's released, which has proper cover art, proper tags, proper title, I don't talk about it there because anyone who clicks on a video to learn about WooCommerce ain't going to give two shits about me and my peanuts, right? You came on a WooCommerce video. Woo! Woo! Ric Flair time, right? Woo! Not peanuts, right? And it just seems a bit like, nah. We haven't come up close to a 3-hour live stream for ages. We haven't come close to a 3-hour live stream for ages, but we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Just got to check some... right. Just got to check some comments. Right, just check some of these stuff here. So... Hey, Peter, it's the Peanuts, right? We should call it the Peanuts live chat. Then again, we might get the wrong type of people joining. Or the right people. I don't know. Wrong, right? Then again, they can see the words. They won't get it wrong. Careful, everybody. Careful. Careful what we say here. Let's not say anything naughty. So I think on the Elementor dev version, someone pointed out that they had Loop Builder down in the dev version. Oh, I'll tell you what, Eddie. By this evening, I will probably have a bit of a croaky voice. I will have a croaky voice. Pigstar. The Golden Shower Girls. I am not going to ask you to clarify. I know what you're talking about, but you cannot clarify that, okay? So, it looks like Loop Builder might be coming out on Elementor very, very soon. I think that'll be really good. I think that'll be really, really good. And hopefully, we get it sooner or later. But it isn't a dev version, Fat J. So we'll go from dev to alpha to beta. I mean, come on. Flexbox container. How many times are we going to say it? How many times are we going to say it? Yeah, cheers, Mark. See you later, mate. See you later. How many times are we going to go on and on about the Flexbox container, right? How many times are we going to go on about that? Because we've gone about, we keep going on about it, and we're no nearer to being anywhere close to having it. And it's now beyond annoying, right? It's getting beyond annoying now. And even though we have made quite a lot of comments about what we think about it, there's no official communication coming out about the Flexbox container. So I'm losing the plot with it. I really am. But I still like using Elementor. I mean, a lot of people get the wrong idea about me, but I still like using it. It's still my favorite tool, regardless. Right? It's still my favorite tool, regardless. You know, you can't get away from that. It's still a great tool. I'm just going to check something on my website, because I think I broke it. Break it? No, I didn't break it. Cool. So I'm just having to think here about, am I going to work on something else do another tutorial? I need to redo the mega menu tutorial, actually. I do need to redo that. Just because that video is ancient. You know, it was about 11 months ago I recorded it. That video definitely needs an upgrade because the quality of the video, the sound, the lighting is awful. So I have got to do the mega menu video. In fact, I need to write these down on my magnets. The board of magnets. Or the magnet board. So I need to do that. I need to do the ACF. The ACF we'll do on Wednesday. Record that. The all-in-one. All-in-one? Yeah, the all-in-one security plugin I will record tomorrow morning. What did I say? Mega menu. Mega menu. I will record that on, maybe I'll record that on Thursday, I think. And then I got Friday. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. That will take us up to 12 videos for the week. I wanted to get 16 done, but I might just have to accept 12 recorded for the week is a good return, right? Pigstar, I can't recall the one YouTuber who is always raging and makes all food broke. What? Makes all food broke while recording it. I think I drank that a bit too quick. You know when you drink too quick and it hits the valve at the back of your throat? And it feels awkward. It feels awkward. Hey, Dave, you're still here. Yeah, I mean, we've done 8 videos now. We've merged into a bit of a live chat as well. But I'm just I'm debating in my head if I want to record some more videos while I'm here. I'm just checking my list for any others that I said I would do or not do, in fact. Just because, in fact, I need to check it was on my phone. So what I do late at night, what do you do late at night, Imran? Wouldn't you like to know what I do late at night? I bet you'd love to know what I do. So this is just where I'm kind of like, you know, looking up content or stuff like that. You know, what am I going to do a video on? So I might need to just read up a little bit about one of them or something like that. But I'm now just trying to remind myself there was something I was going to look at. It's gone out my head. I think it was a code pen thing, but I can't remember now. Hey, Kester Williams. By the way, Kester, if you're wondering, I've been recording 8 videos live while on the stream, so everyone could see how I record, my style, how frustrated I get and don't get. Does my wife still know what I look like? Yep, Erling. She sees me in the morning. She's off to work. She sees me after work. By the way, though, you know, if you ever want to understand, do you want a tour of the house? Oh no, I can't do a tour of the house. I just realised I can't because it's wired up to my MacBook. Duh. I can't do a tour of the house. No, I could actually. I could do it on my here, couldn't I? Do you want me to do a quick tour of the house? I'll quickly, give me about 2 minutes. Do you want me to record it and quickly play it to you on here? Who wants to see a tour of the house downstairs? I'll only do it if you want to see it. Otherwise, I'm not doing it. All right? Does anybody want me to do a quick record and tour of the ground floor just so you get an idea? By the way, it's going to be a bit of a mess, all right? Because my son, obviously, in the morning and all of that. But do you want to do a quick tour of the house? Not the upstairs. I'm not showing you the bathroom and everything. Right. Just give me 2 minutes, all right? Just give me... I might have to put the light on in here. Just give me 2 minutes. I'm going to do a quick recording. So if I put it onto video mode, right, I will be back. Just give me 2 minutes, all right? Don't worry, Eddie. You're not going to see anything major. You know, you're not going to see anything major. So obviously now, this is like, you know, the recording office that you can see here. So that's the layout, my boards and everything. Look, this is look at all this just dumped over here. Windows closed, got my bike back. Got some shit over there. Exercise thingy-midgy where I do my weights and stuff. Right, let's go out the room. So here we go. We're going out of the room. So here we go to the front door is. When you come in, this is Raheem's area. So he's got obviously like he's not cleaned up after himself. He's got some stuff. There's the boxes of toys. Got his PlayStation over there. He's got his TV. He's got a little seating area behind the door as well. So you come in. We knocked down loads of the walls as open plan. Cat food, obviously. Little table there. You've got kitchen. That's my room. That's the office. And then you obviously come to here. We've got the cats down there. Yeah, and then we got our big TV. Yes. Right, you know, basically seating area. That's the outdoor garden. So it's a bit of an open plan. Let's just go back again. Ugh. Right, let me now send that to my computer. Let me just send that. It's probably going to take about 30 seconds to send. And when it is sent, I'll play it on screen. Haha, Peter, I know how IKEA looks. You're right. There's a lot of IKEA stuff there. Right, so I think the video is sent. I think the video is now sent. Let me just see if I can get it on screen. Right, now. Right, hold on. I need to mute the sound. Okay, I'll talk you through it then, okay? I might have to, right, okay, so. Are you ready? You ready to watch? Let me know if you're ready to watch. Get comfortable. Put your feet up. Or whatever else you want to put up. By the way, keep it all clean, everyone, all right? Remember, this is a family show. This is a family show. Right, let me know if you're ready. Let me know if you're ready. Let's do this. Let me know when you're ready. Okay? Okay, let's do it then. And I'll talk you through as we play and watch this, all right? So this right now is obviously my seating area that you can see. You know, my recording studio as it is, with the lights and my table and my Pepsi Max. Stuff just dumped on the sofa in my study room. There's my bike. Loads of stuff just littered around because I haven't cleaned up since the weekend. That there is just my weights machine that I do weights over. Weights, here we go. That's just the study room. It's a pretty decent little downstairs office. Now, this is the downstairs. If I just take you to over this bit here when you come through the front door, this is my son's area. He hasn't tidied up, though, since this morning or yesterday. But this is where he kind of sits and plays on the PlayStation. And this is his area, right? He's got his little desk area behind. And this is his zone where he can sit and do what he wants. That we knocked down all the walls, by the way, to make it open plan. We don't even use that table. I don't know why you have that there. That's just a kitchen, blah, 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 blah. Kitchen area, blah, 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 blah. Kitchen, boring, snoring. This is an extension we did about 5 years ago now. So this used to be the garden and we just extended it, you know. And there's our TV. Lovely, love the TV. And basically, this is kind of like, you know, I mean, there's the garden. There's not much to see, really. It's just an open plan, you know. There's not much in this area because it feels like a massive corridor. And then this leads you back into where I am. There we go. That was the ground floor layout. So the reason I did that video was because even though I'm here recording or working, I'm not far from the family, right? My wife might be, she might be watching TV or sitting in one of the other rooms. Or if I go to cook my meal, I literally step out my room and the fridge is right there, right in the kitchen. I could be cooking or whatever. Or my son. So outside of this room, he is over there, right? If you imagine on the other side of this wall over there, that's where his zone is. So we're not far. We are just not far at all. I mean, that garden has taken a heck of a lot of time and I'm still working on it bit by bit. Yeah, I'm kind of like, I'm not far from anyone. Just check the comments, blah, 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 just in case I missed anything. What I will say, though, is that this is our third house. We don't own 3 houses. We started off in a really small house that needed a load of work doing to it. We lived there for 3 years. Then we sold it and moved to our second house. That didn't need anything doing to it, but I after a while, the neighbours, the people around there, I just didn't get on with a lot of people around there. After 6 years, we sold that and moved here. And this house, we've done top to bottom so many changes and stuff on it, and extensions here, extensions, we know work. I never want to do another extension ever again. They stress me out. So we've made the house just work for us, you know. Sometimes I wish I didn't have my weights machine here, because I really think, oh damn, it's so big. I really wish I didn't have it, but we've got it, and you know, all right, it does the job. But it's great because, like, as a family, we've got our family area. We can sit. We got the kitchen, so we can all be in the kitchen at the same time. And my son has got his area. So if we're watching a movie or watching TV, and he wants to play on the PlayStation or whatever, he's got his area. He's got his zone that he can sit and chill out in. My wife, she works as an occupational therapist. So she works at the hospital. So during COVID, right? What do you mean, Sinan, it's not that big? What, the TV? Did you mean the TV, Sinan? You'll have to clarify what you mean when you say it's not big. You'll have to clarify. Peter, your house, right, will be amazing, I bet. I mean, the field, when I see your videos, I'm like, what? Yeah, he works there. So she works in the COVID ward. So from day one, she was surrounded by COVID patients. Oh, the bench, Sinan. Hang on, I'll show you the bench again. I'll show you the bench. The bench is 2.5 meters in length. It's 2.5 meters. Let me show you again. Right? Let me show you the bench again, right? Let me show you. Right, that bench is 1.5 meters wide and 2.5 meters from the end all the way down. Because there's like an arm curler bit as well. Don't know if you can see the arm curling bit. So you see this bit here? There's an arm curling attachment for your arms. So that is 1.5 meters wide, including the tips, right? And 2.5 meters in length. It takes up a lot. It does take up a lot of room, and sometimes I regret. I go, oh damn, I wish I didn't have that bit of room. Anyway, yes, wife works in the hospital. So Nikos got a phone call from a potential client. He wants an awesome restaurant website that doesn't look like the others. In that case, can he tell us what he wants? He wants me to photo shoot his food dishes. Whoa, there's a cost for that. Sorry, I've got to move the comments over here because I keep turning my head. Right, let's read that again. Photo shoot his food dishes because he doesn't want his hire photography. Well, Nikos. Okay, Nikos, where does he live? How far away does he live from you? And would he pay for the photographs? And do you have to do the whole setup? So, do you have to get a white box? You know, a white box? And you're going to put the dishes inside a white box, have the right lighting, take the photos. How's it going to work? Erling, my wife won't let me put the weights machine in the back. I'll tell you now, she won't. I have to dismantle it. Not a massive problem, but she will not let me put it in there. She's going to be using my old garden office as a chill out zone. And I'm like, fine, go and chill out. Do what you want in there. I don't care. Chill out. Leave the house to me. I mean, I do think that, like, it saves you a lot of stress, number one. But number two, with regards to the photos, did they live far away? How is it going to be set up? And would they have paid big money for it? I don't quite get what they mean by they want their website not to look like others. Did they give you any steer on that? Yeah, look, awesome video. So you'd have to get a white box, number one, the white background. You got to shine a light into it. The white box would make the light rebound all the way around it, so it's nice and even rather than just coming in like that. You then got to make sure, you could just use an iPhone for your photos, right? You got to get consistent photos though. You got to make sure that when you put your tripod, it doesn't move. The angle of the plate, the shadows, everything's got to be spot on perfect. But if they wanted that, they better bloody pay for it. They better pay for it. And I would say to them, okay, for the day, we'll be there for the day to do it, but they have to pay your day rate. So let's say $600. They got to pay you in advance. In advance, they've got to pay a deposit and then the final charge at the end. And the final charge is not at the end of a website. So if that was me, I would say pay me for the photos 50%. Then once the photos are done, now pay me for the other 50% of the photos. Done. Then you move on to the website. 50%, 50%. Don't let them pay right at the end. Get your money in for your work because you've done the photos. You've done them. Before you start the website, the photos are done. Get the payment. I get the feeling, Nikos, that this person sounds to me like... I've got a feeling they sound like someone who is going to take the piss. Hey, you've done my logo. Now make a website. Right, the logo is just a logo. A no-go. Now you want a website. And how does that work then? What are the details? What do you want? They could become a pushy client. That being said, though... Oh, Dave, do you know something? Dave, I like your thinking here. Dave, you're onto something here. 10% discount for 100% upfront payment. The only trouble is, though, with that, Dave, right, number one, that is fantastic, because you would price in the 10% discount, so you still get your money, duh. But number two, there is that slight problem that if they pay up front, you've now got to deliver. And what if you realise halfway through the project that actually, I don't want to work with you, right, the deal's off or whatever. Do you know what I mean? But then again, you might offer them a refund. I don't know. But I do like your thinking, Dave. I do like your thinking. I'm going to do a video on that. God damn it, Dave. You've given me an idea for a video. You've just given me an idea for a video. Thank you, Dave. Good on you, Dave. You're a good man. But I am gonna, so you would do refund. And when you say refund, right, how much would you refund? Would you refund all, or would you only refund up to a point? So you say, look, if the home page is done. Okay, 2 payments over 2 months. Yeah, okay, I can see that working as well. But I do like your thinking, George. I do, not George, Dave. Quite, yeah, okay, 2 payments per month as well. To be honest though, George, you know what? In the UK, there's a lot of people... Too many people, right, are getting sucked in to this really bad mentality at the moment that they can have a website for $50. Because it's all over Facebook at the minute. Hey, get a website for $69. Don't pay $1,000. Get it for $50. Not per month. All in $50 website. It's all over the places. all over the prices. Well, whenever a client wants to haggle with me, I say to them, okay, I'll tell you what, I've told you the price for the website is $1,000. You're telling me you only want it for $400. Fine. I can give you a one-page website, but you're not going to get any rank math. You're not going to get no SEO. You're not going to get any page speed performance. Okay? You're not going to get... You're allowed one round of changes, revisions, and then that's it. And then I've taken down the analogy of what do you normally charge for your services? And I go, right, now tell me what you would do if a client came to you and said, I want to pay 40% of what you charge. What would you say to them? And I think it's like saying, look, if you want a cheap budget website, go to Fiverr, go elsewhere, get it. But I'm telling you now, you will regret it. Nikos, Iranian and Italian restaurant. I think you probably did the right thing to get out of it. $50 websites. But this is what I mean, Peter, they're all over Facebook, aren't they? They're all over Facebook. They just pull through Astra or another template and they just change the logo, the images, the layout is exactly the same. There's no bespoke uniqueness at all to the website. And the turnkey solution, I know it works for a lot of people, but there's nothing worse than when the client comes back to them and goes, oh, but can we swap that over? And they're like, no, this is what you get. It's too difficult. It's too difficult. We're going to die. I can't do it. I really hate that, you know. I really hate that. I know, George. I said it on purpose. That's what I say to people. I go, just go to Fiverr. I'm not disrespecting anyone on Fiverr, by the way. I'm just saying if you want that, like, turnkey solution, a bit like speed optimization. Oh, I can get it for $10 on Fiverr. Well, go on then. They're just going to put NitroPack on your website. They're not actually fixing the problem. They're not diagnosing or analysing. They're just going to put NitroPack on. Anyone that says, yeah, we can do your speed optimization. Yeah, we can do it in like half an hour. They're just going to NitroPack you. The thing is, though, Andrew, if you design templates for your clients with the facility to change them if the client needs you to, and there's an extra charge, that's different. But there's too many people, they just use like Astra templates. Do you know how many websites I've seen using Stormfront? Some of them don't even change the hero banner image. That's how shit they are. They haven't even changed the hero banner image. So it's that blue background with the lady with a woolly cap. I think it's a woolly cap. They haven't even changed the hero banner. Wow, George. Well, George, what you're saying there, and I know where you're going with this, right? I get this a lot. I've had people who've had their website built, and when I look at it, I sort of say to them, was this built on Fiverr? And they're like, yeah, how do you know? And I'm like, I can pretty much tell. You know, none of your WordPress settings, none of your media settings, none of your Elementor settings, none of your optimization settings. They haven't even preloaded fonts. Your images are all PNG, massive 5 megabytes. You got about 50 templates, don't even need them all. They've got, you go to the theme and it's got Hello, Astra, Neve, Cadence, And the developer hasn't even removed 2022, 2021, 2020. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Not only do you still have 2022 in your theme, even though you're not using it, you got 2021 and 2020 as well. And I sort of just go, flipping heck. What is going on here? Or they set up Updraft, but they didn't set up the Google bit. Or, you know, there's just like, oh my God, it just drives me mad and crazy. Hey, David Lab, how are you? By the way, David, we've been live now for 3 hours and 30 minutes. 3 hours and 30 minutes. And that's the thing I want to say, though. George wraps it up very nicely. There are really good people on Fiverr. I've used people on Fiverr to either help me out with a problem I had or design some images for us as well. I've had people do that. However, there's a lot of shit on there as well. I'm going to say it now. There's a lot of shit on there. There's a lot of scam artists on there. There's a lot of people on there that sometimes you can spot them. They've got like 5 or 6 accounts on there. And here's how you spot them. They've got exactly the same description, the exact same services, the exact same everything. And they even have the same flipping review. But hey, that's how it is, right? Julian, how to manage a team of Elementor devs to start a web design agency. Well, what you want to do is use Atarim. What you want to do, right, is use the Atarim IO solution, Atarim, which is going to help you collaborate, manage time, manage tasks. So Julian, Atarim. And I will have a video of Atarim coming out probably tomorrow or Wednesday or one day. Probably coming out this week, Atarim. Yes, David, I recorded 8 videos today. You can see them all crossed out. 8 videos recorded today. A total of 2 hours and 20 minutes, governor. 2 hours and 20 minutes worth of recording. I've got to edit them. And I've now slipped into live chat mode. And I will be ending the live chat shortly. Because I feel shattered right now. I really do. Hey, Sam, what do I mean by the Google bit? So, when you... sorry, let me just check the comments on here. Yeah, Eddie, I'm going to be ending soon anyway, so if you want to jump off, don't worry. Right, Sam's question. When you do Updraft, right, plus, you then can have your backups go to Google Drive, Dropbox, and other places as well. Don't forget to hit like before you disappear. So you know your Updraft, you can have it go to Google Drive, Dropbox, other places as well. There's no point setting it up to just store it within your WordPress host and all of that, because what if there's a problem? So having it go to your Google Drive, and you can say only keep the latest 5 days or 7 days or whatever, you got to do that. You can't just set up Updraft Plus and ignore the Google Drive bit. You ignore and you will regret it. Trust me. Peanuts. Hey, Erling Peanuts. Yep, so a video. I mean, Julian, I did a video. By the way, Julian, go to our YouTube channel. I did a video called The Intro to Atarim. It's about 2 minutes long. It's a 2-minute video. Go and watch that. That will make you feel like, oh, do I want to use this? And I'll have a 30-minute video coming out later on this week of some point like that, okay? Go and have a look at it. Yeah, Andrew, go and sort out your things right. Right, I am now going to cut off the video, okay? Because I've been live for 3 hours and 35 minutes. I think I just need to have a bit of a break. Other than eating a small portion of peanut, and I'm on my second bottle of Coke, Pepsi Max, sorry Pepsi, I said Coke then, but Pepsi Max. I need to have a break. What do we need, George? Tell me what we need. What do we need? Hey, Andrew, it's happened to me. I was working on a website. I forgot to load in the custom fonts as well. Okay, Pigstar, I will go and look them up now. Thank you, everyone that joined in. A bit of a different kind of session, right? I mean, this was like behind the scenes. And I might do more of them where I'm just recording and you get to see me make mistakes and cock up and... Well, not cock up. That's... You know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean. God damn you. Isn't there a tool that does that, though, George? You enter in a URL and it literally chucks out. Let me double check. Now that you've said it, I think there is a tool that does that. I think there is something that does that. I've got to have a look. Okay, look, everyone. Love you all. Take care. Look after yourselves, your friends and your family. Go and enjoy life. Get back on to your work. I'm sorry if I ate up your time, but it was great having you all there in the background as I was doing my stuff. It felt nice. Usually I'm very lonely when I'm recording videos, but it kept me on track and it made me get them done because I said I was going to get them done, so I got to get them done. Great one, George, finishing off all your stuff. Your 2 jobs. What font? Now then, I think that is the one, Pigstar. I think you're right. I think you're right. Yeah, Google it. Chrome. In fact, I think I have it. I think I've got it installed as well. This is how crazy this is going to sound now. I think I've got it. I've got font identifier by what font is. I've got what font is. But let me check. Okay, I'm going to check what font and what font is, all right? Let me just double check them, right? And I'll do a video. I'll do a video on it. Of course I will, won't I? All right, everyone, take care. See you all soon. I hope you like, subscribe, share, and follow. Stay safe. Look after yourselves. I'll see you.